looks to the rest of the
This
party.
thing looks like a robot. You don't just reprogram robots on the fly. No offense, Seraph.
Wait, is that what the fucking Gorgon looks like?
Yeah, I posted a picture of it. Yeah, I posted a picture of it for.
Yeah, that's the art form.
A picture of it. Yeah, I posted a picture of it for.
Yeah, that's the art form.
What are the? This is a genuine question. Could be RP or not. Question: how does it? Is it a gaze?
It's a breath.
No, it's a breath weapon. It's a breath weapon.
Yeah, it's a gas that it blows out that petrifies. It's not like a basilisk.
Plug it.
It needs to breathe.
That's
it does need to breathe.
Again, it's still not my problem.
I have brought us. I have brought in our music, so. Yes, and last time we left off, you were deciding what you wanted to do with this Gorgon. Have you all come to consensus at this time?
My vote is we put it down. I've made my case. This thing is just going to be a liability. We're all going to get into a fight and get really hurt. And then this thing's just going to say, hey, I don't like y'all today, and petrify one of us.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense to me. You said it was a monstrosity. These things aren't.
Actually, I'm going to have to say this, that I agree with Seraph. I agree with Seraph. We should keep that as a pet. Alongside one thing, you can never sleep. You will always stay awake and make sure this thing never attacks us. You're always on watch on everything until the end of this thing. Until you either die.
I already do that.
No,
I already do that. I don't need to sleep.
Sentry's rest is regardless. You will still be exhausted because you will be awake. You will be patrolling. You will constantly be moving. You will never rest.
I don't have to keep an eye on it. I don't have to.
You do.
Yes, you do.
Move. It has
yes,
a
it
will
can.
of its own.
Yeah, that's why you tie it
my
to
fellow
something.
players.
It's like a puppy, Seraph. A puppy does what a puppy wants.
I have a question for my fellow players.
What's up?
What's up?
Are the two who are unopposed to keeping it alive facing the creature currently? Or are they facing Wyatt and Sid?
Okay,
I mean,
look at
as a player, I'm fine with whatever. Wyatt's not okay with this.
As a player, I genuinely just want Seraph to get points of exhaustion until he's fed up and kills this thing outright himself. That's literally as a player. As Apollo, I literally want to see him fucking exhausted.
See, the thing is I can't get exhausted that way. Like I said, I can still keep an eye on it as long as I'm not moving.
Sleep is different
As
from
long
rest,
as you're
Sarah.
not moving, you can keep an eye on it and use your sentry's rest. But if it decides to do something or try to do something, you're going to have to break that in order to stop it.
Yeah, they seem to underestimate how stubborn Seraph is. Seraph will literally get himself killed doing this.
Yeah, and that's kind of where Apollo's heading towards. That's where Apollo is pushing towards. He wants you to know that you're going to die, and he has no problem with that, because this is stupid.
So my next question is for John. It's incapacitated, correct?
Yes, it's currently incapacitated.
I'm assuming we're all having this conversation around it.
Do I need to roll to hit?
You would have advantage, and it would be an automatic crit.
While
And
everyone's
it doesn't
arguing.
sound like you're going non-lethal.
While everyone's arguing, Krua is still next to the thing.
We're all next to it. I'm going to use protection fighting style to give disadvantage.
1-8. Oh fuck!
That's a straight nat 20. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Even if you gave him disadvantage,
Wyatt. Straight roll.
Yeah.
What?
So,
and Seraph isn't paying attention because he was arguing with the others, so Seraph doesn't see this happening and protect it.
So, it is currently down.
Krua, no, wait! And then
Out of curiosity, I want you to roll for your damage, just in case. I don't think you can outright kill it. I just want to double check.
Well, with my modifiers, this is an unarmed attack, but I will use the martial arts die.
Yeah.
So that's 2d8 plus only one modifier, right?
Yeah. Okay, cool. It is now dying. In order to kill it, you're going to have to hit it 2 more times. And hit it 2 more times and to like finish it off, basically. Because right now it's rolling death saves.
Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but I'm a monk. Flurry of blows.
Well, you also have extra attack, so...
Would it?
This is true, but I would still have to use the flurry of blows to make the third.
True.
So I'll go ahead and make the second attack.
I already used my reaction.
Mm-hmm. You have advantage.
Would you stop me?
Okay, look. Okay, I am... This is not gonna work, but I'm gonna look at you and say, and scream counterspell.
Is someone going to contest to try and stop me, or?
I'm already trying.
That's my contest.
I mean, I'm trying to push you out of the way and stop you with protective fighting style.
And Seraph wasn't paying attention, and since this all happens within 6 seconds, there's nothing Seraph can really do.
It's up to John what happens. Because, I mean, I'll try to push you off if you allow it.
Well,
I'd say you were still approaching while we were having that conversation, so Crew had just started attacking it before you got close enough.
I was assuming we were all having this conversation around the body.
However you want to do it.
Can we move to our approximate locations?
Yeah, move yourselves
just because I'm having a hard time picturing everything. So I've taken the first attack at this point.
Yes.
Yes.
And Wyatt is moving to try and stop me.
He already used a reaction to attempt to stop you. Which failed.
So basically, he tried to put his shield in the way, you just grabbed the shield and pushed it. Like, get out of here.
Okay.
He's a monk, it's still easy for him to get around a shield.
Second attack.
Second attack.
Oh, come on!
This fucking thing was destined to die.
I mean,
apparently.
Two death saves.
Do I need to roll damage or no?
No, you don't need to roll damage. This is 2 failed death saves. Go ahead and either flurry of blows this.
Yep. And here we go.
Isn't it already dead? It failed 4 saves.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
But I have advantage.
It wasn't actually dead. It was it had 5 health remaining but was unconscious. Because somebody healed it before the end of the roleplay.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, this thing's destined to die.
Sarah fed it a potion at the end of last session.
It is now dead. How do you finish this thing off, Krua?
Everyone's familiar with Indiana Jones 2.
Okay.
Except not the heart, the brain.
Holy shit.
So, with the amount of strength...
Jesus, Krua!
We're gonna lobotomize it.
You don't really grab the brain. It has exploded into goop at this point because you've pulverized it by breaking through the skull. It is now dead.
Seraph looks at Krua, back at Wyatt, sheaths his sword, and walks back to the cart without a word.
My God, Krua, what is wrong with you?
That was brutal.
Many things. I don't like to see my friends arguing, so I removed the issue.
I'm gonna run up to Krua, grab him on the shoulder. God damn, put my arm over it. I can't believe you did this. Under my breath. Good fucking job.
Can somebody harvest any materials from these creatures?
I assume I'm covered in viscera.
At this point, I'm going to shove Krua. And say...
Seraph just sits in the cart with Thea and begins reading the book about magical enchanting smithing. Words no work.
Yeah.
I'm going to shove Krua back. You do not get to take group decisions into your own hands. We either work as a unit or we don't work at all. You would cross the line.
I failed to see how he crossed the line.
Krua is not apologizing, or does he look ashamed of what he has done?
If we can't even come together as a group to make decisions, how the fuck are we supposed to kill a god?
How was Seraph making a decision for himself? You should be arguing with him.
He didn't make a decision.
He wasn't taking
took that away from him.
He wasn't taking anything you said into account, wasn't he?
Did he raise the fucking creature? No. The thing was still unconscious on the ground.
I failed to see how Krua did this out of malice.
I don't give a damn why he did it. You broke the sanctity of the fucking group. That's what you did.
It woke up and tried to kill me.
How is Seraph supposed to trust you that now? When you clearly don't respect his decisions or his
I knocked it out once. He healed it. It woke up and tried to kill me again. I'm putting it down. Sorry. And Krua will walk off. Down the path, not toward the cart.
Sid's just reading a book. Back to the manual.
Sid, real quick question before you leave.
What's up?
Would you like this thing to be our companion? This very dead thing right now.
I feel as if for possibly an entire year we would have been on guard for this creature. I'm not sure how intelligent it was, but it could pretend to be quote-unquote tamed, and then one day, without warning, kill all of us in our sleep. So I believe this was a good idea, but Krua did not even wait and let the discussion happen, and that is...
So that's 1 against, 2 for Wyatt against. Krua didn't like it, so I'm going to put him out there, and I was against it. Seraph was the only one for it. So, in my opinion, the needs of the few did not outweigh the needs of the many.
Well, I'm glad you're judge, jury, executioner on this. God forbid we have any other decision that needs to be made by the group. And then I walk off.
It is going to be hard to trust if... I'm always going to be worried that Krua is going to make a decision for the group from now on. Just a little worried. I still trust.
I failed to see how Krua did anything wrong. I'd rather not be on sleeping with one eye open every single night.
I say it was the decision before the discussion came to an end is the part that's wrong, not the killing of the beast.
Still don't see where he went wrong.
On that note, you guys continue onward, traveling down the road until, or not necessarily road, but a somewhat dirt path leading into some mountains in the distance. Something strange you've noticed as you've been approaching these mountains. There's been a storm over the peak that hasn't ever left. And as night descends, you are getting far closer to the mountains than ever before, and beginning to feel the biting chill of the winds and the frost that happened, that they bring.
I'm going to approach Seraph during our travels, just one-on-one away from the group.
Do what?
I'm gonna approach Seraph one-on-one.
He looks at you out of the corner of his eye, but keeps the cart going.
You got a moment?
He doesn't answer you.
Look in the back. Sid, Apollo, take a hike for a bit.
No problem. Has it been? I think I would probably still be reading the book.
You can use.
This would be the last day, though. I think.
Probably, yeah.
You can use Wax to Dread if you need to keep reading.
Ah, thank you. Much appreciated.
You, out of the cart. And he points to Apollo.
Apollo? Inferno,
Did we lose you?
there?
R.I.P.
Ah.
Oh
Apollo
no!
dropped dead.
I didn't hear Discord drop.
He's still in, but
He's
he's
still
not
there.
responding.
Yeah.
Oh, that would suck if he's on mute right now. He's sitting there talking like, "Why the hell can't y'all hear me?"
Well, he's not
Is
muted.
that might have dropped for a sec. He might be back in a bit.
Yeah.
But not so. Hey. Regardless of how it turned out.
Inferno said his internet cut out.
Ah.
Rip. Regardless of how it turned out. For what it's worth, I still think it's a bad idea. None of us would have been able to rest easy with that thing around.
He said he wasn't in the cart. He was walking next to Krua.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck with that.
Alright. Now, what were you saying?
Oh, there he goes.
For what it's worth, I still think it was a bad idea regardless of how it happened. And I think this is for the best in the end. That thing would have had all of us on edge for our entire journey. Like, how would we even travel with that thing?
You still get no response.
I disagree with Krua's lack of manners, for what it's worth.
Sarah finally turns to look at you and just says one sentence. I don't believe you and looks back to the road.
All of us are capable people. If we wanted to, we could have killed it at that moment. But I think that everybody in the group's voice matters. Which is why I chastised Krua after that. He doesn't seem to get that, neither does Apollo.
We will have a meeting tonight. Just wait until then.
Well, I'll leave you to it then. Alright, Sid, you can have the card back.
I'm already way far away, right? I can't hear you.
Whistle for Waxadread to bring him over.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you whistle, Waxadread starts pulling off. Whoa, shit! I about fell off. It's fine. Scary.
Alrighty.
What is Waxadread?
He is a griffin made of pages, book pages, and wax where the legs would be.
Hello?
Sweet. Hey, howdy,
back.
buddy.
Hello.
No, I'm not. I'm on my phone, so
Ah,
won't be able to
I
see
tell.
shit, but I'm still gonna be here.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you can talk, we should be good.
Alright, cool.
Alrighty.
Wasn't in the cart.
Okay.
Did your internet just drop?
Yeah, completely. It just gone.
Oof.
Ugh, okay.
Alrighty then. Well, night does fall, and you do end up. You are able to rest for the night before you continue on.
Seraph climbs off the cart and looks to Sid. Open your door.
The red and black door for the magnificent mansion appears. Let's rest. I'm so done with this book. Not in a bad way. It was really good. A lot of dietary facts. I'm feeling a little better, actually. Feeling good.
Well, that's good.
Thank you.
We're having a meeting before anyone goes to bed. That
Oh.
includes everybody.
I shall have the servants prepare I don't know if they can prepare a meal, actually. I didn't think about that.
I think they can. They should be able to prepare something.
Well,
Just for
I
like
mean,
something not gonna give us any bonuses, but
Yeah.
I
food
imagine they
nonetheless.
could. I've been asking for lemons every night from them.
That explains where he's getting them.
Oh god.
You've unveiled your vendor, sir.
So, you set yourselves up within the magnificent mansion. What is the Go ahead and continue roleplay. Yeah.
Seraph sits at the table and looks between the rest of the party and locks eyes with Krua. Why did you kill the beast while we were still having the discussion?
It tried to kill me twice. I claim self-defense.
No, it was already unconscious and you knocked it unconscious because I asked you to. You will not be playing the self-defense card. I want your real reasoning. Why did you kill it while we were still talking?
And I will cast Zone of Truth while we're having
Ooh.
this conversation.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, those of you who wish, make a. I think it's a
I believe it's
charisma
a
saving throw.
wisdom save?
Willfully fail.
Yeah, charisma saving throw.
Mhm.
You can fail this spell, or you ruin the sanctity of this conversation.
And you would know if anybody
Yeah,
Yes, I
saves
know when
against it
somebody
or not.
saves, I believe.
that's true.
That's what makes it so devastating. If that part of the spell
Yeah.
wasn't in there, it would
Everybody's aware that this spell has been cast.
be, yeah.
So, those of you who wish to resist the spell's effects, go ahead and roll a charisma saving throw.
I thought that was a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That's not with my +4, right?
This
No.
+4 would be a +10, dude.
All right, good.
So Carly did roll to make the save.
Oh, he saved.
Yeah, and so
I
Okay.
rolled to make the save.
Wyatt, you do
However,
know
I
that
haven't spoken
Krua,
yet.
Wyatt,
I
you
know
do
you-
know that
I
Krua
know.
has resisted it.
So, Wyatt, do you share the information that Krua has resisted the Zone of Truth spell?
Krua, are we gonna do this the hard way or not?
Apparently, you also know that
Hmm.
Apollo resisted the spell.
Apollo.
Hearing him call their names, Seraph looks between the two of them and stands. Well, I know all I need to know. I'm done with you lot and this journey. And he leaves the magnificent mansion.
Oh,
Oh, what?
I guess.
interesting.
I failed to see how a spell that would force us to speak the truth versus just actually hearing each other out would be a thing that needs to be said between us. That is exactly the reason why I resisted it.
I, as a reaction, rush to the door and block it.
Okay.
Seraph rolls to
that's-
Spartan kick him through the door.
That's curious. The way the Magnificent Mansion works is, well, for my Magnificent Mansion specifically, is that it reacts to your will. So when you wanted to leave, the door would have appeared, bam, right there. You want to leave? Bam, it appears right there. But if that contradicts you wanting to stop him, I'm not sure how it would work.
Dope monk shit. He's quick.
Seraph,
Yes.
just to double check. 1 second. I'm asking you some questions in chat that I just need to double check. Need you to answer.
Alright.
Party conflict. Ooh.
Oh, this is neat. This is just kind of off topic. But the Magnificent Mansion, I was always worried it would be this big ass magical door in the middle of a trail. But while closed, the portal is invisible. So nobody can even try to break in.
I don't think the Magnificent Mansion, the door just appears at you whenever you want to leave. I think it's still treated as just like a pocket plane, and it creates space in it. And I think it still is like the inside of a mansion.
Like you'd still have to walk to a door, open it, and that would be the outside.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then you can literally leave any room and go into any room you want. That's cool as shit.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping with. It doesn't say anything like that in here, but my imagination, it's kind of like the holodeck, but it reacts to your thoughts and will.
Oh, I thought you had it like the stairwell in Hogwarts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, kind of. Basically, the way I remember explaining it was, if you're walking to a certain place, as long as you know where you're going, the floor just appears in front of you as you're walking, kind of like the Magneto when he uses
Yeah.
A quick
iron to
question.
make floors. Good.
Quick question for the Magnificent Mansion. If you if technically any door could open anywhere, could you want to take a walk through like a hallway and then get to a door? Could that be okay?
Yeah.
Or would it always
And
be like a room would always go into a room?
It's it all depends on want. If you want to walk down a hall, then you will. If you want the door to appear in front of you, that's how it appears.
This
A
is a
magical
wonky spell, man.
I thought it
Hell yeah.
worked like the creator, the caster, creates the space.
That's
But
what I
the
created.
space
Is the
isn't
smart
like
house.
the astral plane, where there's a bunch of dimensions floating around in the astral plane.
And you're talking about magnificent mansion, right?
Yeah. When I first
I thought
cast
it still had a set floor plan
Let's see.
that's created.
it doesn't. I don't think it says anything like
the
that.
space can't.
But
you
when
can-
I
you
first
can create any
each
floor plan you
cube
like.
being 10 feet on each side. So you are at
500 by
max
500.
a 500 foot by 500 foot cube of space.
That's huge.
It contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
hell yeah,
That are
that's
being
awesome.
created.
Wait, okay. Now the question is, can you make different types of food, or is it just the basics of food,
Well,
banquet
yeah,
wise?
if you're not in Scanlan's and you have something other than chicken.
Yeah.
I never got to that part. What are you talking? Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the manual of bodily health is a permanent buff. In
is.
my D&D Beyond, I can equip it, and it brings my stats up. But if I unequip it, it goes back down to 14. No, wait.
Does that answer your questions?
It does answer my questions.
Excellent.
First and foremost, if I remember from what I've been reading of Magnificent Mansion, I don't think it reacts to the will of anybody within it. But
Right, that was a personal.
I see.
Like when I first described it, I thought it would be cool if that's how it worked.
I see. Okay. I mean, we can have it work like that.
Yay!
Let me see here.
Ooh, I just remembered I have a scroll
Krua.
of Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah, I gave that to you.
Nice.
Before Seraph leaves, I'm not going to
So,
say
real quick,
you have
before
the
you get too
time
far-
to get between him and the door whenever he decides he wishes to leave. But you can say something or do something before he goes.
Could I say something after Krua? I just want to let that be said
Sure.
first.
Let me speak.
You have lost all rights.
Whoa, that's a little far.
This is where I'm gonna talk now. I thought this was a discussion. Didn't you say you wanted to talk? And now, just because you decided it, you're going, and because it's your decision that this is all happening. Is this still not a discussion?
It was no longer a discussion the moment I knew you two didn't care what I had to say. And that was the moment you took Crew aside when he slaughtered a beast that was already unconscious. At least Wyatt had the decency to try to talk to me first. You two don't give a damn about me or my opinion. Good luck. And he slams the door behind him.
Okay. Where do you go?
I'm gonna run out after him.
Is Seraph
Well,
the
he's got to
mannequin
start
guy?
getting his...
Yes, it is.
Yes, Seraph's the mannequin. He's got to start getting his horses and cart together.
You find
So right now he's just outside getting them
Seraph,
ready.
You find a pulling on the back of your neck, or where your armor and such.
A pulling?
Yes. It's not strong. It's a physical pull. Like something's latched on to your back armor and trying to pull you away.
Seraph tries to look back to see what it is.
You see Thea. She's trying to get you back in
He
the
looks-
mansion.
Looking completely confused, he reaches back and pulls her off. What are you doing, little one?
It's not right. They were trying to help.
They did not help in the right way and refused when I tried to talk it out.
They made a mistake.
And they chose to stick with it instead of talking things
I don't
out.
want to lose
He
Uncle Krua.
continued. I know, but he chose to continue to lie to my face.
He did not choose to continue to lie. He chose to be able to lie.
Yet when I asked him why he killed the beast, he once again lied.
Did he?
Then when Wyatt tried to make it so he could not, he chose to resist.
At this point, I think I would have come out.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd have caught up by then. And of
Not
course
so
you come
fast.
out to you come out to Seraph literally holding Thea in his hands as they talk, and his very horrid and broken celestial.
Well, that's just great. I still can't understand you, but I know it's bad.
Very bad.
Krua,
You
are
still have
you
a lot of
going
work to come on that.
after Seraph as well?
Krua is.
Okay, so Krua would have caught up by this point as well, and you would have caught Thea's part in this at least a little bit, specifically the
Before-
uncle part.
Before addressing Seraph and Thea, I will look at Wyatt. How dare you decide whether I should be able to speak what I wish? Stay the fuck out of my head.
Yeah, it sucks when somebody takes your choice away from you.
And I will attack
Ooh.
Wyatt. I will punch him in the face.
Okay.
Holy moly. This is awesome. Like in a cinematic, this is not a cool situation. This is just really cool cinematically.
Miss.
This is
I take it though.
Question
So-
with this: does when Wyatt gets punched, does he make a sound? Because would I have heard it if anything? Because I'm still sitting down.
yeah. So Sid's awkward as fuck. Like I
So
don't know these
we're
guys well enough
outside
to
the
jump in.
magnificent. We're outside the magnificent mansion, so you would not be able to hear what's
Yeah.
going on outside.
I think this
'Cause
is at
we're
the
technically in a
entrance. I think
different-
this is happening at the entrance inside the mansion.
So
Yeah,
the
the door
door
would've been
is just
open.
open, and you guys do witness Krua punching. Punching Wyatt.
I have a face of surprise.
You also did hear what Krua said before the punch.
In my reply.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my turn to speak, so I'll still keep silent.
Hang on.
Just real quick, is anybody else hearing John Luke's voice like flickering? There's like a
A little bit, yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah, we hear it.
I don't know if you could like restart your voice thing or if there's something you
Try.
can do to fix that. Danke. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
What'd you say?
Isn't that
How
thank
about
you in
that?
German?
Is that better?
Or thank you very much.
Way better.
Yeah.
That is better.
Yeah, yeah.
No more flicker.
So much better.
Okay.
And then after taking the punch, I'm going to just continue out after Seraph.
Okay.
Seraph is, of course, still having this discussion with Thea.
Mhm.
And then I come out and say all those words I said to him
Mhm.
with a red welt on the side of my face.
Please. Let him have another chance.
Multiple chances like that are what get you killed. In this world and ours.
You won't be safe alone. Wouldn't it
I won't be safe with an idiot like that either.
Wouldn't you be
Multiple
safer
chances?
with him
You
than...
never gave me the first one.
Wouldn't you be safer
You forget
with
I can
him?
understand you.
Yeah. Wouldn't you be safer with
You-
him
you keep
than
cutting off.
somebody than on your own?
No. But you probably would be. I think it's best you stay with the group since they can actually defend you.
But you will please don't.
I will handle the miracle on my own.
No.
If I
Please.
cannot trust the people
Don't.
at my back, then how am I supposed to fight at full strength?
Don't
Where are
leave
you
me,
going?
Papa.
Get back here. They're not gonna be able to do this without you, Seraph.
Okay, at this point, I'm walking to the door.
Oops.
I don't know what that roll is for, so...
That was accidental click. My
He
bad.
punched me again.
Okay. For no reason. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the door at this point and just say, Seraph, well, do you think you can do this on your own?
No. No, I don't.
Okay.
But I also know I can't do it with you and crew at my back.
Why
You'd be
is that?
just as likely to stab it.
What have I done that to do that? That could warrant that even close to a reaction.
It's simple. You don't trust my opinion. You don't trust my judgment. You don't even trust me enough to frickin' talk to me. And you can't trust me enough to tell the fucking truth.
My question is, when have I lied? When have I ever spoken ill or wrong to you? This zone of truth that Wyatt casts, I flip Wyatt off, by the way, that Wyatt casts is not something you do between us. We are friends. We have been with each other. I haven't been here with longer than all of you guys at all. But the one thing I knew is that you guys were you guys had each other's backs no matter what. But that is horrible to do between friends, even if we don't trust each other. We've been together long enough to know that we're not going to lie to one another. This zone of truth is the worst thing to cast, especially between us. This is the reason I resisted it. I would have spoken the truth regardless. It was irrelevant to the zone. Why the fuck would I ever allow that?
See, I thought that before all of this too, until Krua sat down at that table and tried to feed me the same bullshit lie he fed Wyatt.
The fuck did you just say to me?
You heard what I said, Burn Brain.
Get the fuck back inside and
I'm
sit
probably the
down.
dumbest
now.
one in this group. I'm the dumbest one in this group. I don't pretend to be smart. I know I'm not. I would be useless if not for this mechanical body. But at least when I was alone, I knew I was safer than with something like you behind my back. I have no idea what you're plotting anymore.
Not plotting anything,
And I
asshole. I trust my friends to speak the truth to me at all times, not just when under the magical effects of a fucking spell.
How trusted
dare
you. You didn't trust me enough to have a conversation.
Have
I didn't
the
trust
conversation
the
now.
creature. I didn't trust the creature that had laid on the ground after it tried to kill me twice. That is why I put it down. That is the
And
truth.
so you use words to express that, and you couldn't even be bothered to do that. Instead, while I was not paying attention and trying to have a conversation with Wyatt, who was willing to hear me out, you killed it. And then you turn around and lied to my face about why you did it.
Lie. I just spoke the truth. I don't know how to get it through that thick skull of yours.
Perhaps you can't. Seraph's gonna look at Wyatt and Apollo. I think I'm too high strung tonight. I'm clearly letting my emotions get the better of me, and I'm too angry to talk or think clearly. Obviously, I've upset all of you and Thea. I think it's best I turn in for the night.
By the way, Thea is crying.
I will see you all in the morning.
Thea's what?
Thea
Crying.
is crying.
Aw.
While
Thea's a
Seraph is still
floating head?
holding her. Yes, she's literally just a floating head with angel wings.
Yeah.
With tears in her eyes.
She weeps tears.
Oh my
of
god, that's
gold.
fucking sad.
Wait, what?
She
Wait, what
weeps
did she cry? Tears of what? I'm
gold,
sorry.
Pretty.
And they smell of
Really?
innocence.
Alright, if one of you goes up to her face and smells her tears, that's gonna be good. No, I'm joking.
Listen. We have to trust each other. We have to rely on each other if we're going to do our goal.
As the one
We're
who cast the truth spell.
We're supposed to kill a god.
You obviously don't trust me. That's fine. I can read a room.
Right now, I don't know what I think, Krua. I'm angry. I'm struggling to control that. I fed in it one too many times, apparently, because all I can think about right now is drawing my sword, and at the same time, that hurts because I don't want to hurt you because I consider you a brother to me.
Finally
Stay
being
with the
honest
others.
each other.
I'll stay outside if you insist.
I don't think that's the issue. We need to sit down and have a proper conversation, but I think we should do so when I have managed to fully calm down. Wyatt, no more spells like that, please. It's causing a lot of issues. Next time, let's have a proper conversation in the morning. For now, I need to tend to Thea, and I need to think. I need to calm down and clear my head. I'll be turning in for the night.
And this is all it took for us to finally be honest with each other.
Shut up, Wyatt. This is partly your fault.
We simply can't trust each other. Is that what this is coming down to? You guys can't trust each other, so you're gonna leave?
No one is leaving. At least not right now. I'm going to go and turn into a room for the night. I'm going to tend to Thea. And we will have a conversation in the morning when I'm not so angry. Because clearly my emotions are clouding my judgment. Because I've never once thought about turning my blade on any of you before tonight. And that scares me. I don't want to lose what family I have standing here.
Then why were
So
you so
please,
willing to drop
just
us? That is the
because
only
I
question
was
have
scared
for you.
of attacking you. That moment of rage when he called your name because of his stupid spell. I'm losing control of myself. I don't know what's happening. I need time to cool down. So just stop for tonight, please. And Seraph's gonna turn and head to one of the rooms.
As he passes Apollo, I'm gonna look at Wyatt. I'm with Crew on this one. Don't you ever fucking use that spell on us ever again. I did not appreciate that. That is what we use for people we are interrogating or people we don't trust. If you don't trust me, tell me.
I bid you all good night. And I storm off. John, could you describe the area around us? Is there a tree line nearby or something like that?
No, it is grassy hills and plains. There is a biting chill in the air with the proximity to the mountains that you are.
I'll go to the top of the nearby hill and call Gallows
Mm-hmm.
and sleep outside with her tonight.
Okay.
Seraph will spend the night trying to comfort Thea, apologize, and get through that book to learn magic smithing.
Okay.
And I'll take whatever repercussions the gameplay requires, but I don't think I'm going to be sleeping tonight.
Oh, point of exhaustion.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ow.
Yes. Go ahead and take a point of exhaustion.
And some of the more veteran players will have to help me here. I do not know what all that entails.
I don't either, because I'm not a person to exhaust myself.
I think
One
it's
point.
ability check. or
Half
skill
movement
check.
speed.
No. 1 point of exhaustion gives you disadvantage in all ability checks.
Is it ability or skill checks?
That's the
Let
same
me
thing.
double check. It's actually.
Uh-oh.
It actually might be different. Let me double check.
I believe it is just ability checks.
Does an
So not
ability check also include skill checks? Like if you,
Yes.
the other, last Monday, it was like Hex gives you disadvantage on like strength checks, for example. Does that involve like strength checks as well as athletics checks?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Level 1 exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
So anything that uses that ability modifier, disadvantage?
Well, disadvantage on all ability checks,
Oh, well, yeah.
Every single one.
including initiative.
Ow. I didn't even know that one. I did not know that one.
Because if I remember correctly, initiative is an ability check.
Dex, yeah.
That is.
So, make a perception check also, Krua.
Everybody? Oh.
No. Crew's the only one that went outside after Seraph went
Oh,
to
that's
his
right.
room. And no one tried to stop him.
Nice! Who
Who's
is
with these nat 20s, bro?
this?
These
Is
nat 20s.
ridiculous.
Nice.
He's gonna have some bad fucking luck in our next combat.
I think John
Dude,
Luke set the settings in our favor tonight.
Oh wait, is perception, is that a skill? Do I need to reroll
that is an
for
ability.
You need to-
disadvantage?
No,
He
that's
doesn't
not.
have the
That is an
exhaustion
ability?
yet. He doesn't have the exhaustion yet.
Yeah, it's it's
Well,
the,
he still
never
rolled
mind.
high. He still rolled high. It's fine.
Nice.
yeah, he still
With
has.
what you have, and why it does have a point. While you're resting, you do not have exhaustion yet. It'll be after what normally would have been a long rest. You would have gained the exhaustion. While you
Okay.
are watching around, keeping an eye, you swear you see a golden winged figure fly overhead. Fly into the storm where you swear you see like the silhouette of a tower in the midst of the storm. And then you swear it's very hard to see at this point, even with a natural 20. You swear you see something fall out of the tower.
Okay. And I'm not able to see where it falls.
No.
Okay.
I needed a minute after that one. I got way into that roll.
Good shit.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, virtual hugs.
That's what
all
I
the
was
way.
going for.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going for.
You're gonna spend. the rest of the
Seraph
night-
is now legitimately scared of his own rage because it started to consume him over something so trivial.
Mm-hmm.
Are you part barbarian?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening unpacking and repacking all my equipment until I finally go to sleep. You're just going over all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Question for Magnificent Mansion: are these doors connected to anything, like the walls? Like, if you break a wall, like, what's up with that?
I'll be back. I need a minute.
But if it works similar to a hollow deck, the way I was kind of imagining when I first cast it, then they wouldn't be breakable since they're not real doors.
Okay,
Actually, hold on.
I mean, I think that's treated as
Steel.
magical items.
Yeah. Well, okay. I was thinking like steel. It would be like the durability limit, but once you break through it, it would eventually just reconstitute itself.
I mean, I think it's a
Cool.
magical item, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Those are nigh indestructible.
All right. Oh shit. And John Luke, I don't know if you have a ruling for this quite yet, but the belt of stone giant strength I have, or gauntlets, I can't remember which, but
Mm-hmm.
when equipped and attuned, do I get like am I ripped now? Like, oh yeah, fucking huge ass muscles, or
I
is
mean,
it just
you
like,
could
oh,
say
super strength?
you could say you're ripped if you wanted to. That's more
Yeah.
flavor than anything else.
I love it. Perfect. Thank you.
It's like taking super steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You put the
Yeah.
gauntlets on
you
and
look like
Yeah, now
one
I
of the
look.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now I look like a true Ninja Turtle, but I'm only 3 foot tall.
Got swole ass arms, bro. What the fuck?
All right.
A toddler
okay.
mutant Ninja Turtle.
When Apollo
Yeah.
goes into his...
Mhm.
Hey, wait, out of
Toddler
curiosity,
Ninja Turtle.
is Apollo the youngest one here?
Wyatt's canonically 22.
You're younger than
I
me. I'm
mean-
25.
Are you talking mentally or physically?
Physically, age-wise.
Okay, Bird.
Physically, Krua is the youngest. He's about 5.
You are a
Oh.
human. What's your human age?
His human age is around 27. But when
Seraph was
his
in
body
his early 30s. So
when his body was reconstituted in this dimension, it was the body of a 5-year-old Icarian.
Okay, so you're 27, Wyatt's 22, Seraph is early 30s, Sid is what?
30.
30. So Wyatt's the youngest? Holy shit. The man talks like he's fucking 60.
to be fair, Seraph's also not quite right in the head anymore. In case the
Sure.
dramatic blow up that night was not obvious. Yes.
You're okay, look. You're seasoned through war, your age is relevant.
Seraph,
I'm just saying.
Yes, John.
something you find within the tome, the smithing tome. There is a reference to a kind of a ancient form of magical smithing that can be used to create some kind of container that can house anything, even celestial beings. Celestial beings normally that could not ever be contained, or at least believed not to be contained.
Huh.
It does.
Seraph is gonna focus heavily on this.
It
does.
It doesn't. The author has never been able to fully build it, but has theories on what it would entail, some of the things that it would entail. And he knows that it would be possible as long as he could, if you were to make this out of these theoretical materials, he would be able to, as long as a celestial being was in a dormant state, you would be able to contain it and seal it away in this container.
What components do I need? Let me get to where I can write this down. Give me a second.
You would need
Okay.
a regular amount of metal, and to forge it in a way that would be probably about a foot on either side and about 5 inches thick, even for the lid. The tricky bit is you need a substance, especially if it's a celestial being, you need a substance that ties to the being you're trying to seal away.
Would the bells count?
No.
Since they're specifically designed to. Okay.
No, but the heart of guilt would.
Mm-hmm.
But then we couldn't open the vault.
And
or
so
if
would Mea
we...
Culpa.
Mea
Oh,
culpa, yes.
What's going on?
So-
I had to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. This is Seraph only information anyways.
Okay, I thought we were having a conversation outside.
Yeah.
No. Seraph only information.
You would also have. Let me see here. You would also have to add something else. There's one other
Which would
ingredient.
be. Oh, are you gonna DM this to me?
Oh, fuck.
No.
Okay.
You would
I was
have
about to say, if
to
it's that
find
big.
a way to, with a magical sort of ink, inscribe specific sealing runes. And you recognize the specific runes listed as giant runes.
Okay, does it have instructions on how to make said magic sword? Since I can read giant, I can understand the inscriptions easily.
Well,
So, what about the magic sword?
oh, it does not have anything yet. Oh, did I say allowed you to? Did I say something specifically about a magic sword for this book?
I don't remember that.
Yes. You just said that I need to find a way to with a magic sword that produces ink to
I meant
write these
No.
sealing runes.
a magic quill or something like that. A way to inscribe the runes with a magical ink or a magical chisel or something like that to etch the runes into the box.
And I think you would know Sid
Okay.
has a magical quill that writes in magical ink.
Yes, so he'll probably ask to borrow that for a while once this comes about to you guys. Right now, y'all don't know about it.
Let me see here. I am double checking something.
Okay.
There are actually 3 runes.
Who left?
Internet cut out.
Oops.
Oh, internet cut out again.
I am DMing you, Seraph, the runes in question.
Alright. It'd be nice to be able to actually see it if my dogs weren't in the way.
Aw.
Doesn't really matter as I pace a lot when I'm doing the roleplay aspect of this.
Pet them.
They're asleep. I'm not bothering them. Last thing I need is that crack. Last thing I need is the crackhead that is Dixie to get excited.
Pet
Yeah.
dog.
Fine, dog get pets. And now I'm being annoyed.
Good.
Aw.
You deserve it.
Those are the runes you need to inscribe.
Ooh.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Oh lord, I don't know if I could mimic that in real life.
It's just a bunch of symbols showing somebody doing the Macarena.
That would be
Hey,
hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
It is not though.
It's Rick Astley.
Yep.
You just
I'm
need
basically
to
gonna.
inscribe. You need to inscribe
Yep.
on YouTube.
I'm gonna Rickroll. Yep. I'm just gonna Rickroll the. I'm gonna Rickroll the miracle. That's what's going on here.
Got him.
Anyway, so
Ah.
all of you eventually sleep and wake. Krua,
Except one.
you wake with a little bit of exhaustion. Or you remain up until the sun rises over the amber hills and fields of the surrounding land. You are able to enter the magic mansion. But you all wake, those of you who slept.
Seraph heads down to the dining area.
I'm going to get up and go look for Krua. If he doesn't show up in the main area.
Find him with his hand on the doorknob to the mansion.
Okay.
Where is Seraph?
Seraph is actually currently yeah, he's just leaving his room with Thea. He is of
Okay.
course still holding her.
Well, Krua would ask Wyatt, where is Seraph?
Probably in his room. I haven't seen him yet.
If you see him, let him know I need to talk to him.
Go let him just know yourself.
I'm
You
going
could
to try
ask a
and find
servant.
him.
You
A
do
servant
find
would
him.
probably be able to tell you. Okay.
Do I see any servants nearby?
Yeah, there's hundreds.
I will approach one and ask. Please take me to Seraph.
He grabs your hand and starts leading you directly to Seraph.
Seraph looks at you as he is opening his door to leave, holding Thea. Krua, I believe I owe you an apology for last night. I let my anger get the better of me, and you did not deserve that. I apologize.
Thank you. But before you do, I need to speak with you in private.
He looks a little
Thea?
confused at this, but steps aside so that you can enter his room.
Thea does fly off and go towards the dining hall to eat.
Well, I'll address her before she does. Thea, Uncle Krua and Daddy need to talk for a little while. Go on downstairs.
She does so.
Quit rolling D100s.
And I'll enter the room. I'll enter Seraph's room.
Seraph will close the door and sit on the bed. What's up?
Krua, from his what's the word? There's a word for it. Son of a bitch, I had it in my head just a second ago. What is it? The bag of holding. Thank you.
Oh.
Pulls from the bag of holding
did you get a
A
bag of
potion.
holding?
I bought one a long time ago.
He's had it for a
I thought
while.
we only had one between me and Seraph.
All right, just listen.
No, Seraph has his own and Krua has his own. We just make you carry everything.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Yes.
Krua
go
pulls from
ahead.
his bag of holding a potion bottle. Inside it is a purple liquid with a pink cloud floating in it. Take this, drink it, and ask me anything you want.
What is it?
You are now in the possession of a potion of mind reading.
Seraph looks at the potion and just hands it back. No, I trust you more than that. I let my anger get the better of me last night, and I'm really sorry for that. Again, you are one of my best friends and my brother. You did not deserve that treatment in any way. I trust you.
Just
You've had my back up to now, and I trust you to have my back until the bitter end.
then, as my friend, drink it. There are things I need you to know.
He hesitates, but does drink the potion.
Congrats, you're poisoned.
Instant death.
What?
No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, I wasn't dying for
No.
it.
No. So, from what I'm reading here, you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. So, immediately, right off the bat, you realize that Krua is truly sorry and apologetic. He didn't quite realize the repercussions of taking actions into his own hands. And if you choose to probe deeper, which I'm hoping you will,
He does so hesitantly because he's still unsure about doing this, especially to one he does truly trust with every bit of himself. But
You
he does
see-
start to dive deeper.
you see a elementary school child with black hair being bullied, and then going home and being beaten.
Mm.
You see the same actions repeating throughout this child's life. Elementary, middle, high school. And then he decides to take action into his own hands. He heard of a mysterious power and a group seeking that power, and decided to join them. So that he would never be punished and pushed around ever again.
Seraph will stand and actually hug Krua. You are safe with us. You are a friend and you are a brother. You deserve better than you had in your last life, and I will do what I can to ensure you get better in this life. But first, we have to take down the miracle to make that happen. And I've come across a new way to do so last night. We will take a day to rest because you look like shit right now. And then we will move again. But for now, we need to go downstairs and talk with the others. I owe them an apology just as much as I owed you.
And with a single solitary tear, super manly tear in his eye, Krua gives you a half hug and a light rap on the shoulder. Come on, you big oaf. Let's go downstairs.
I love this super manly tear.
Seraph
It is
lets
the
go and heads
manliest of tear.
downstairs. Seraph
And
lets
I'll
go
go
and
ahead.
heads downstairs to the group.
Oh, by the way, that lasts for an hour, so carefully don't intrude on too many people's minds.
Is there a way to cancel it?
Not that I'm aware of.
I think you could end the effect yourself.
I don't think so.
I think it's the duration. I don't think you
it's
can.
fast. Help me.
From what
Yeah.
From what I'm reading, you can use. You initially learn the surface thoughts of creatures within 30 feet of you that you can see.
Well, I gotta let my dog
And there is
out,
no
so
save
give
for
me
that.
A moment. Feel free to roleplay and fun stuff. 1 second.
So for the
is
next
anybody
hour,
else-
Seraph
So
hears
basically,
the surface thoughts of everyone.
yeah. So basically, that can be beat with a DC save of 13.
I think that's the.
That's the probe. That's the probing
Yeah,
thought.
not the surface thoughts. The
Oh.
surface thoughts are free. Yeah, you got those. From Sid, you hear this unquenchable thirst for knowledge. I need
Is
to know
any-
everything.
Is anybody else in the main foyer? with
I've been
Wyatt?
sitting there
Sid would
for
be.
a bit. I've been sitting there for a bit, yeah.
Oh, okay. You'll just see him
Well-
constantly taking everything out of his haversack and his bag of holding, counting it, taking a mental note, and then putting it back in repeatedly. Checking all his armor and gear. Make sure it's ready to go.
And I believe Wyatt was the only one that saw me enter. Right?
Okay, I'm back.
Yep.
So
All right.
it might come as a surprise to everyone
Oh
else
shit!
that Seraph and Krua are entering the room together.
Mhm.
Yep. We
Apollo
enter
is
the room
right.
at roughly the same.
Apollo's
Okay,
wide
you
eyed
guys-
and with you.
Are you guys cool? Everything smoothed out?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thank
and
goodness.
I owe you three an apology as well. I let my anger get the better of me last night, and none of you deserved that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Takes a big man to apologize.
Seraph will sit with Thea.
Mhm.
Thea
Does it-
floats, right?
She does.
She can, yeah.
Occasionally, like while she's eating, she just kind of rests, but she easily like lifts up with two wings and continues flying.
So I have a question. Does
She-
this mean Seraph can read our surface thoughts?
Yes.
Yes, Seraph can 100% read your surface thoughts for the next 1 hour.
Not that he
And
wants
he
Yeah.
to.
can't not do it. And he
But is-
can't
is
help
the-
it.
Yeah, is this a passive thing or is this just a?
I think it's a
It is
passive
now
thing.
passive. From what I've read, it's passive unless I try to dig deeper into your thoughts, and then you have to make a save.
Yeah.
But passively, I can hear whatever you're thinking at this moment in time.
Oh. Okay. Apollo, what are you thinking?
Self-righteous prick.
Just that.
Wyatt, what are you thinking?
I think Wyatt would just constantly have the phrase "it's not gonna work" going on in his head.
Okay, at this, Seraph looks at Apollo and says, I may be a self-righteous prick in your eyes, and that's fine. I have wronged you too. You may see me as you wish, but I will still do my damnedest to protect you.
What? I haven't said anything.
Seraph shrugs.
I'm gonna look at
And
Wyatt.
why-
Did you do something again?
You just got a look on your face, man. It's not hard to see.
And,
Horribly resting bitch
Wyatt.
face.
Wyatt,
Yeah.
I don't know what you keep digging for in your bag, but I have a new plan for the miracle. You're gonna want to hear this. But first, Krua looks like shit. I don't think he slept last night, so I'd like to stay another day in this mansion to give him a chance to recoup.
Ooh, that would mean I could probably start crafting of many different spell scrolls.
Oh.
That would probably be best,
Are you
especially
guys
after
going
you
to
hear what
take
I
the
have to
day?
say about the miracle.
We need to do this. This isn't something we just put off. I've said this before. The longer we delay, the longer the miracle has that it can just torment the populace of this place.
But a day?
Yes, but I have a
day is-
plan now. I have a plan that's more than just rendering the miracle unconscious. And it's one that will work, but it requires the heart.
What makes you
Seraph.
even think that we can do this, Seraph?
Because we don't have a choice. Someone's got to knock the miracle unconscious. That's basically what we were just told yesterday by the older woman. Yes? That all we're really able to do is render it unconscious, right?
Yeah, that's
Dormant,
exactly
but
what she
yes.
said.
Okay,
If we
do you
succeed in what we're going
remember?
to do.
Hang on. Do you remember how I was looking for a tome to help me with magical smithing? In this tome, I've actually found the schematics and the blueprints for a box that can trap even celestial beings, so long as the celestial being has been rendered dormant. They have to be dormant for it to work, and they cannot get out on their own.
Isn't this
It
entire realm a container for the miracle already?
Yes, but the miracle is gaining enough power off of the populace that has survived here that if it defeats us, it'll be able to break out. Is that not what you told us, Apollo?
It is.
Then once we've rendered it unconscious, we can take it a step further. If I can make this box, this cube, in order to trap it with the right materials and the right inscriptions, we can permanently take the miracle and put it down for good.
How do you put it down for good? I thought you said you could trap it in a box. How do you put it down for good
That
after
will
that?
be put. Give it to Apollo's father. We can't kill it. That's been determined. And Apollo's father can't come here himself. But being a god, he himself should be able to kill the miracle once the miracle is dormant and trapped.
I mean, what's to stop the miracle
Or
from crafting a world inside its prison?
because it'll be dormant when we lock it in there and it won't have the necessary components to do that, I would assume.
Maybe it won't grow? It won't be able to gain any more
Essentially.
power.
Essentially,
Just
because there's no one to
I
feed
have a
on it.
question.
So the miracle remains dormant until someone with a strong enough conviction to be punished and gain a penance. Then it will awaken and give that penance and feed off of that as it spreads its influence.
For those of you who have been here long enough, and I believe I think it's Seraph, Wyatt, Krua, and I believe Apollo would know this. Specifically, the miracle feeds off of guilt.
Right. So it has no access to such feelings inside the box. So it cannot awaken again unless someone releases it. But once it's sealed, there's no way to open it. So long as I do this right and I get my inscriptions right, which I should because they're in giant, we can do this. And then just be a bit of a butthole, we could throw it into the Darkfell. No one really likes the Darkfell anyway, so it's not like there's going to be anything in there that could open the box anyway.
Would we know about the Darkfell?
What
Well,
makes
the,
you
Yeah.
the Shadowfell.
Yeah,
Shadow
would we
fell,
know
yes.
about that?
Yeah, you know.
Yes,
kind
because
of,
that was.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know. I just wanted to make sure that I know about it.
Well, Seraph specifically, for no reason, has a lot of knowledge about different planes, as we proved when I burned down an entire camp of goblins. Like, I rolled a net 20 on that, so I know, like, all kinds of crap about other planes of existences for no reasons.
Weird flex, but okay.
Isn't it? It was so random. Anyway, so
What
we
makes you
can
think
track
we
it.
can do that plan?
We
makes you
have
think-
no
what
choice
makes
but
you
to fight
think
the
that?
miracle.
What makes you think we can even do that? Who are we to be able to do that? Before we got here, what were you, Seraph? You were a soldier in the army.
No,
Crew.
I was a broken man, left dead by the military.
Seraph, you hear from Sid, like he's kind of thinking like, as soon as somebody says that, I was the most like powerful wizard of my dimension. I can probably do this. He's super confident.
Crew, you trained at a monastery as a monk. You learned powerful arts. Apollo, you're the son of an angel. Sid's the most powerful wizard, and I'm just some guy. We are a ragtag band of adventurers being powered by the same miracle we're set to destroy, and we can't even trust each other. We can't trust that one of us isn't going to walk out just because we have a fight. And we're really expecting to defeat a god?
Wyatt, what choice do we have? You said it yourself. The longer we wait, the more people suffer. Either way, we have to fight the miracle. We don't get a choice in the matter anymore.
If we
This has
fight
been
miracle, we're
played
gonna
by
die.
hands higher than we can deal with. Probably. But it's either we fight it and die trying, or we fight it and we win. And I have no intention of dying or letting any one of you die while I stand.
Here, here.
We will take down the miracle because we no longer have a choice in the matter, and I refuse to lose any more of my family. Yes, we had a big fight, and I apologize for that because it was my fault. I take 100% of the blame for that fight. But we don't have a choice. And if I had to do this, I'm glad it's with you all. So please, stand at my back. Fight with me, with tooth and nail, until the bitter end. We will take down the miracle.
Ro will say aloud, "We will wade through the blood spilled on the floor until the river runs dry, or our last breaths leave."
Apollo's sitting cross-legged, watching all this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Cut out.
It's crouched down.
You
Why
cut
is
out.
cross-legged?
Yeah, you cut
Can you
out
hear
a
me?
little bit, Apollo.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Apollo's sitting cross-legged. I'm assuming you guys are standing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're all sitting at the table for breakfast.
Okay. We're all sitting. Okay, cool. All that I know from all this is that this mission is every odd is stacked against us. Every single bit of it. Chances
You're
are we
right.
don't succeed. Chances are we fail miserably.
And I'm the epitome
But-
of that.
Seraph, for what I'm going to say, I apologize, but this isn't about you. All that I've learned in this last night is that I know nothing of any of you. I trusted you guys because this is what my father sent me on a mission to do. But I know nothing of any of you. And if anything, I don't trust any of you. I don't I can't trust Seraph to be there. Of course, in a fight, I can trust you, but when is that gonna be a thing? I can't trust you to stay there when it mattered. You were about to leave. I can barely trust Krua because he jumped the gun. Yes, of course, and I sided with him, but he could jump the gun on anything. Wyatt is just changing sides, in my opinion. This is what I see, and I don't know anything about Sid. Sid is infuriating to me.
Seraph stands at this and places his hands on the table as he leans forward. You're absolutely right. You know nothing about any of us. And that's not fair to you. I have been traveling with Wyatt and Krua for a month or two now, and I have only recently learned about Krua's background. And only, 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe 3, Wyatt and I had a heart to heart. You want to know the truth? You want to know why I act the way I act sometimes? Because I'm a moron. I grew up an orphan. I didn't have a family. The one man I considered family was a brother to me. We grew up together in an orphanage and we joined the army because we didn't have a chance at life. We had no way to sustain ourselves anymore. We were being kicked out and we had 2 options: try to get a job while living on the streets or join the military. So we joined. We were put in a suicide squad. Our whole purpose was to run into the middle of a battlefield that was already lost and turn the tide. Somehow, by some grace of whatever God was watching in amusement, it worked a lot. We lost people we had come to care for and love. They got replaced in a heartbeat when they died. We grieved, we moved on, we marched, we fought in pits of blood and mud and guts, and we didn't get an option. And one day, we were sent on our last mission. It was our last mission because an orc warlord showed up. He was supposed to be halfway across the continent, not on our battlefield. Everyone I cared about, everyone I held dear to me died that day, and I was made a slave. I was there to be their punching bag so their young could train to be strong. And I only escaped because I awakened my echo. I got back, only to find out they had deemed me dead and wouldn't even believe the report I made, and then left me on the streets to rot with a mere pittance for my actions. I put everything on the line just to be cast aside, and then, when I finally managed to pick myself up, I was killed. I died. I don't know why I accepted a second chance at life. To this day, it befuddles me because I have nothing to fight for until I met you all. Now I have a family again. People I can trust. People I know that will be there for me in my darkest moments. Even after last night's episode, Krua came back to me and we had a heart to heart. Wyatt made sure I didn't do anything stupid and impulsive. I can trust them because they were there for me when I needed it. Now let us be there for you. Let us be the family you deserve to have instead of throwing you in some hellhole you didn't deserve to see in the first place.
I would like to believe in that thought, Seraph, but you can't trust me.
And what are your...
I am one bad decision from just dropping all this and leaving.
And you think we're not? Think about it, Wyatt. We are going to fight a literal god. Do you think I want to even be here? And it should!
I've run away from less.
Then why are you still here?
Because Wyatt trusts us. He may not trust himself,
want to hear it from
but
him.
he trusts us.
I want to hear from him. Why are you still here?
Because I wanted to prove myself wrong.
Prove what?
that I'm not a coward, that I can be somebody worth redeeming. But no, I'm not. Y'all can't trust me. Every time we have a battle, I'm scared out of my mind about what's about to happen. I feel like every time we get into a fight, something goes wrong, and I'm this close to turning tail.
And you know what? I don't fault you for that. If I were standing there and were cleaved in half, I expect everyone at this table to run. I want you to live. I want you to survive. I don't want you to die a meaningless death. We've already died once. Do not die again. But we no longer have a choice in what we fight. We started on this because we accepted the terms. But those terms never said we had to win, we just had to try. So we fight the miracle with everything we have. We fight to take it down and seal it for good. And we get our second chance at life that we were promised. Or we'd fail. The miracle wins. And we still get that second chance because we tried. We did our best. And we tried for each other, not just for the people of this world that we don't know, not just because we were offered the second chance by death himself, but because of who we are now. Because I have brothers again that I trust with every fiber of this mechanical being. I may be a broken man inside of some tool that is little more than a mechanical construct. But I know that Krua has my back. I know that despite your fear, Wyatt, you would stand there at my side and do your damnedest to make sure we all get out of that situation alive.
You don't know anything
I
about
trust.
me.
No, I don't, because you haven't told me. And you know what? That's fine, because it's not my place to pry.
Well,
You
it is
are a
mine
good
because
man.
I don't trust any of you. Less so
Then
now than
Apollo,
ever before.
you should reach out to your father and tell him that your mission is done. If I can't trust to have you at my back, I can't trust to have you eat at the same table as me. You don't know me, that's fair. But if you can't trust me after everything we've been through, why are you sitting here? Why are you engaging in this conversation?
I've known nothing of what you've been through. I don't know it. I'm not empathetic. I feel sympathy towards you, if anything. Wyatt, I feel nothing but sympathy for you. Krua, I know nothing of. Sid, less so than all. I've lived a fabulous life. Still have. Still am, technically. This mission was sent to me by my father, and I will finish it. And you are not the one who's going to tell me that my mission is done. Do you understand that? You are not
No, I
the
don't.
one who is going
And you want to know
tell
why I
me
don't
what I'm
understand
going
that?
to do.
No. You know why I don't understand that? Because you're still here. You claim you can't trust us, so why are you sitting here? If you feel that strongly about not being able to trust the only people in this world that are willing to fight the miracle, then why are you still sitting here? Go and try it on your own. Oh, wait, you can't. Because you're not stupid, Apollo. You're smarter than most of us. Save for maybe said for Sid. You're smarter than us. You're a smart kid. And you're a better man than I am. I know this. So I know I can trust you to have my back when I need it. I just need you to trust me to do the same. Have I ever let you down? Yes, I lost myself last night, and you did not need to see that. But I have always had your back up to this point. I didn't know you. When we picked you up, I could have left you there. But no. I took you in with Wyatt and Krua because we took all the help we could get. We trusted you because you claimed to have been sent by your father. Well, that's not right, because we don't care who you were sent by. As far as we're concerned, you are a friend to us. You were there when we needed help. You were there when we needed healing. You were there when we had the biggest spat we've ever had last night, and you still sit here right now the next morning to have a conversation with us. Yes, I fucked up. I fucked up bad last night. I know I did. But I am trying. I am. I want to be better. I want to do better. So I take everything a step at a time to try and make myself better. Do I want to run from fights sometimes? Yes, but I don't. Do you know why? Because the moment I leave the front lines, that leaves the rest of you to take the hit. This body was designed to take that blow, and damn it, I will take it if it kills me. I put everything I had into this cursed blade, just so I had another way to protect you all. It hurts every time I see a former ally rise from the ground just to be cut down again and again to make sure you all survive. But I do it because I need you. I need you for my sake. It's selfish, I know. But to me, you all are everything to me.
Apollo?
Yes.
Thea slowly floats, taps you on the shoulder with one of her wings, and goes, "Cousin, are you leaving us?" With big, sad eyes.
I'm going to look at her with a face of genuine, like, happiness. Genuine, like, full and true. I would never leave. You have never, ever have to worry about me leaving. I will be here till the end. In Celestial, obviously. And one person. Wait, does Sid understand Celestial?
I think so. Give me one moment.
If anything, Wyatt's the only one that
I
does.
swear to God. I swear to God.
Yeah, I got Celestial.
So
Yes.
why it's up?
Everyone understands it. Oh my god, bro. You need linguist. You need the linguist feet, dog. You really do.
While they're having this
That-
conversation, I'm going to cast Calm Emotions around myself.
Okay.
Wyatt, real quick. Wyatt, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you here? I don't want any fluffy reason, any reason as to you doubting yourself that you could run. I want to know why you're here. Of all the people here, it sucks to say I trust you the most.
Because
And I'm gonna, like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna put my hand, like, on his chest. Like, it's you who I trust, not anything you've done. If anything, your actions have spoken to me that I can trust you with my life. In and outside of combat, irrelevant to anything. But I need to know why.
Because it's what paladins do.
I'm sorry, Wyatt, but I don't give a shit about you being a paladin. That speaks nothing of who you are.
I'm not a
Who
paladin.
are you? Wait, what?
I'm not a paladin.
What
I'm
are
not
you?
part of the paladin order. I did work for them. Community service. But I want to be one of them.
Want, desire. I doubt that. But why are you here?
Because I told you, I want to be worth redeeming. I did something I'm not proud of and tried to make up for it.
Does Seraph hear what this thing is, given the potion's effects?
It's not my surface thought. No.
That's
Okay.
a deep thought, dog. That's a very deep thought.
You can
Well,
try.
Well, I'm asking because he's talking about it now. I was wondering if it would surface the thought, is why I was asking. Because if you're talking and thinking about it, it would bring it to the surface of your thoughts, which would inadvertently cause me to hear it. Is the only reason I was asking.
I don't think Wyatt tries to think exactly about what he did. He just more so. I think the surface thoughts would be that along the lines of he thinks he's pretty crap, and that maybe doing this will make him not crap.
Wyatt, I'm only gonna ask you this once, and if you choose to answer it, it's regardless. Why do you think you're irredeemable?
Surface thoughts?
I used to have a family like y'all, and I sold them out, and they're all in prison now.
Sounds like someone used to be a thief.
I told you I used to be an ex-criminal.
I know. And I haven't forgotten that.
Yeah. I stole from a good handful of people, and then I stole from the wrong people. I wasn't the actual one doing the stealing. I was usually the one distracting and making up lies that could work for our group. I'm
That's not too bad.
a really good liar. And we would split whatever we stole. And then one day, we got caught. We stole from a undercover paladin, and they caught me. And I didn't want to go to prison, so I told them all my comrades' names. And they're all sitting in a prison cell, and I'm down here.
You say that very nonchalant.
It's the magic talking. And once again, I'll cast Calm Emotions again.
On yourself?
Yes, I think y'all would have to be affected as well.
Counterspell.
I'm failing the spell.
If I remember correctly, Calm Emotion is Calm Emotions an AoE?
Yes, it's a 20-foot radius.
Oh.
All humanoids in it.
So, in response to causing a huge fight last night by casting a spell... Wait, did you cast Stone of Truth last night? Was that you?
Yeah, that was Wyatt.
Continue.
I counterspelled that, by the way.
I cast it again.
Counterspell again.
How many spell slots is this?
I polymorph. Apollo.
Counterspell. Counterspell.
How many spell slots do you have? This is your third.
That's all three.
Spell.
That's all three. That's it. I got nothing.
Nice.
I polymorph Apollo again.
Seraph steps in and gently grabs Wyatt's arm. Stop. You're not helping the situation, man.
He's already a sheep.
Turn him back.
I mean, you can try to do the wisdom save.
what's the save? What's the save?
It's always the same.
See if you make it.
I do.
Oh, you made it. So you don't get transformed.
Oh,
Damn, I was kind of hoping.
Oh,
I was
great.
hoping.
Calm emotions.
okay.
Wyatt,
Oh man, I love starting the day without spell slots.
I got nothing.
Right?
That's all Eldritch Blast until the end of the day, or short rest. But anyway, Wyatt.
Yeah.
I hope that you'll be able to talk to me without having to calm yourself. I trust that you can. I trust that you can trust me to hold anything you
Therapist.
tell me. Trying not to be. And I'm gonna look over at Krua. And then my fellow birds of a feather. I don't know what you've been through. Hopefully, it's nothing bad, and that's all I can possibly tell you. But I do understand a lot of your actions. I understand ending stuff before it becomes a problem. Unfortunately, this became a bigger problem. And just know that I will side with you, so long as you are just in what you do. And I'm gonna look over at Sid. I still don't like you. I'm gonna sit back down.
Approach Apollo
He's the only one who hasn't done anything wrong.
and
Why
hold
would I
my
do
hand out
I don't know why you don't like it.
as if to shake it.
I'm gonna shake your hand.
And I'll pull you back up to your feet and into a hug.
Aw.
Hesitantly, I do hug you, because I also know how strong you are.
And then I'll,
I can't really stop
once
this.
once the moment is done, I'll push you away to arm's length and keep my hand on your shoulder. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I realize I may need a firm hand sometimes, and I hope you can be one of them.
I'll do my best.
How come I'm the
Yes,
only one you punch?
You usually deserve it.
I mean, fair, but how come I'm the only one who deserves a punch?
So far, let's be honest, White has been the only one you punched.
Well, that's because the one time he tried to punch Seraph before y'all even joined this, it did not end well for him. So he has
I'll-
learned not to hit the mannequin.
I'll
As
let go of Apollo and walk over to Wyatt. Go ahead.
Yeah, I still got that welt in my face.
Go ahead. I deserve it. Everything you got. Right here.
I
Droplets on.
I pull my hand back, and then I swing as hard as I can and stop my hand, and then just shove his jaw to the side. We're even.
I give him a hug too.
and Sid, the reason I don't trust you and I don't like you is because of your. It just at face value, all you care about is reading books.
Well,
And
like I
that's
said
arcane
before,
casters.
knowledge is power, and I plan to be the most powerful being in all of existence one day.
Why?
But I'm still a nice guy. I love my buddies. Why do I want to be the most powerful being in existence?
Yeah.
Is because
It's usually not the
I am
goal
the
of
best
the
person I
nice
know.
people.
I
Narcissistic.
think I'm nice. Well, is it narcissistic if you're right?
Narcissistic
Yeah,
sounds
that
about
can
right.
still very much be narcissistic.
You know,
Hmm.
I'm gonna give him this one. I'm not gonna say anything.
Well,
I hope
Cruz,
to help people.
spend the day resting. I'm going to take what iron and metals I have left, and I'm gonna start forging this box. but I'll need the heart to do that.
We have to go get it.
We already
Wait.
have it.
Wait,
You,
it was not the
you
other
have
heart?
the key to the Heart of Guilt. You do not have the Heart of
Oh.
Guilt.
Okay.
Or you have not faced the Heart of Guilt more properly.
Fine. Let's rest. The horses may need the break.
Yes, we have run them ragged.
Yeah,
As-
nonstop.
They're not
As his
ragged.
parting-
They've been resting every day.
As his parting words to Wyatt, Krua says aloud in front of everyone, "Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste death but once. Or in our case, twice."
I was gonna say. That's Yeah. Let's go with that.
Give you a pat on the shoulder, and immediately fall backwards and collapse into sleep.
Exhaustion hit hard.
Seraph will move him to one of the rooms and then
I was gonna
spend.
say, Jacques, take him to his room.
Seraph
He
does give
lifts
you a
up.
dirty look at this as he was picking Krua up already.
Just a quick little pat on the shoulder and out like a light.
Alright, Seraph will probably just spend the rest of his day trying to comfort Thea after all of that, as the emotions got really charged there.
Real quick, as he's comforting Thea, I will go as I don't know the height wise. I don't know if I'm leaning forward or down towards Thea, but I'm going to
Thea-
go toward.
Thea is
Nope.
being held by Seraph at about his chest height, and Seraph is 8 foot tall.
Her
Man,
head,
that's above my head.
her head itself is probably the size of a regular human head. And her wings span for about 3 feet on either side. If they were fully stretched out.
Thea,
Yes, cousin?
you don't need to question me and my motives. I just need to know who I'm here with now.
I was just scared
And-
that my family was breaking apart.
Families always have their squabbles. We just needed to hash this out before we could continue.
You've never had a squabble like this before.
Not like this. This was a first. Just know that I'm here. I'm here to stay. And I'll be here.
You know, Apollo,
Yes?
where are you from exactly?
I'm from where my father's from.
And where's that? What plane did you come from?
I'm gonna just go off rip and I have no clue, but I'm just gonna say Celestia. Because I don't know where fucking my dad's from.
Yep.
Celestia it is.
Do you ever get the want to go talk to your dad?
Every day.
I can offer you a chance. And I cast banishment on him.
You cunt.
Oh, fuck.
I can't.
I first would have done bonus action, unsettling words on him, though.
What's that?
It's my bardic inspiration ability.
That lowers their spell save.
Yeah.
Ah. Do you make it?
I
You gotta
assume-
see.
I mean,
You
it's
gotta
kind of
see
what
it.
I was setting up with the, I can offer you a chance.
So, those are your unsettling words?
Yeah.
Okay, then what's the...
Minus
-4
4 on your next saving throw. Make a charisma save.
A D4 or 4 flat?
4 flat?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Really wanted to go there.
Yeah, you really wanted to see Daddy, didn't you?
The
Blip.
subconscious thing, a Freudian failsave.
Okay, cool. Apollo, I'm going to pull you into another game chat real quick.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I'm counting
That's
seconds, and when I get
1 second. What were you
he's
saying?
staring-
You're counting the seconds?
I'm counting up to 40, and then I'm gonna pull him back so he doesn't say the whole minute.
Okay, cool.
Whoa, what?
He says he's not going to let the full minute ride out. So your character's not risking the full to be stuck there, which wouldn't have been a problem. Still, Apollo, you find yourself in Mount Celestia.
Oh fuck.
One thing you would know. Time here works different than on the material planes. So you do have much longer than a full minute to actually reach your father and talk with him if you wanted to try and chance. Though this was so out of left field, you might want to try and go meet your father anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely am. I 100% was.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So, you eventually meet your father. He goes, he looks at you with initial surprise. Apollo, well, why are you back?
I was just sent here by one of the people in the group you sent me to be with to speak to you.
Some mortals. We can't really be selective with the ones that were sent, sadly. The one directly tied to the goddess of death was the one who chose the champions. Still, I have something very important to intimate. I have been able to intimate that you seek to seal away the miracle.
Yes, that is our goal.
That cannot happen.
Why?
It is an unfortunate part, but the suffering that it lends to the people of this land is what's keeping it from infecting and spreading throughout the rest of the multiverse. You do not have to say anything, but but if you could, destroy what is made to stop it, to seal it away. For if it is completely isolated, it will draw itself to the largest source of guilt it senses in all of the multiverse, and then we will not be able to contain it.
Understood, Father. I will complete this mission, but is there any way other than this? Is there any options that I have? What can we do?
Unfortunately, the cycle of the miracle is what it is. As long as it's put in a dormant state for some time, it can be kept from causing suffering. But this is just an unfortunate part of my job. I fear what it would do if it ever got free again.
There's no way, is there?
There is no way we have been able to find while the miracle was still confined The seal we have put it in already.
So all we can do is let it lie dormant until it comes back again.
And then, as it's back, just bring it back to dormancy. That is the nature of our curse, of our penance, for letting this thing survive. And then you are sucked back.
They're back.
Going on. All right.
First of all, I apologized. I used that wrong. I used that word wrong. I meant to call you a stinker.
Okay.
All right, Apollo, what was it like? What'd you say?
Nothing. No words. Just silence from Apollo.
Does your face show any kind of like holy shit look, or
Insight check. Yeah, insight check.
Ooh.
And as Seraph is returning about now, what are the surface thoughts?
Why?
Okay. Seraph looks puzzled.
DM, can I
Good
insight
job. You
check
broke him.
Yeah, make an insight check. Apollo.
Good job. You
deception-
broke the angel.
Deception
Hey.
or persuasion depends on what you. Don't tell me which. Just choose one. Make that roll. Okay.
Are you asking something to me or what?
He's trying
Well,
to.
I was just trying to read his face.
He's trying to read your face to figure out what's going on. He does seem a little shocked, but you're not entirely sure what that would be. It might have been the overwhelming nature of being back home again and having been brought back from home to this place.
Did the abyss look back?
Hey, you're back. What happened? Did you have fun?
I'm just
Good
gonna
times?
look at Wyatt and sit. I'm just gonna go sit down.
What happened while I was gone?
Science.
This does that coming from you is worrisome. What happened?
I gave him the option of an opportunity.
Okay, did you give him an option or did you force him, Wyatt?
It was forced.
Semantics. Apollo, what happened?
No.
Wyatt, you can't just. Oh gods, why? You can't just do that.
Silence.
Stop.
Nothing.
I would like to point out that Wyatt persecuted Krua for being impulsive.
And then does this. Yeah, that's
Right?
part of Sarah's issue right now.
And this is not the only time.
Hey, this is
This
important knowledge we need. We need to know how our spells.
Wyatt, just go somewhere else, please. Leave the room.
I cast calm emotions on
How many spell slots are you spending on this?
a lot. I'm spending
That's
a
gotta be
lot.
like 5 or 6.
I have spent a lot of spell slots today.
Clearly.
All right, your emotions are calm. What happened?
Nothing. You hear still silence.
He is calmer, but he's not saying anything.
I guess it didn't send me anywhere.
Wyatt, leave the room. Seraph's gonna pinch the bridges of his nose as he says this.
Nah, I need to make sure my buddy's okay.
You seem to be the cause of this. Get out.
Yet.
Sid, kick him out of the mansion.
I don't think it works that way. With multiple minds in here. Actually, you know what?
Your mind would take
Let me see.
priority.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Apollo's gonna get up and he's just gonna go to his room and close the door.
Wyatt shall just poop out of the magnificent mansion. No longer
Well,
allowed.
if Apollo just went to his room, then Seraph wouldn't have him kicked out. What did
Okay.
you do, Wyatt?
It looked like a banishment spell to me.
Yeah.
You
I was
banished
saying-
Apollo? What is wrong
Temporarily.
with you?
Temporarily. I need
Well,
to know
clearly,
if I
because
can
he's
banish
back.
us. I need to know if I can banish us.
But you banished him against his will. I thought we just had a big meeting about that.
You know
We
what he was
just
doing.
had a major conversation about you not casting spells like that on us.
I thought so.
Seriously.
You know what he was getting into.
Wyatt,
What?
just what the hell is wrong with you?
He said he always wants to see his dad.
That is
And what
not
better
cue for you to
opportunity-
fucking banish him.
What better opportunity to figure out if we can actually leave this plane?
That is... Wyatt, I swear.
It almost feels malicious at
Do
this
you
point.
not remember that Sid was banished in a major fight and came back after a minute? Did you forget about that?
And he never
Yeah,
said
it
what happened.
works.
You didn't bother to ask him. No, you waited till we had a major falling out, just started to get back on good terms, and then banished Apollo.
Oh,
Is
it's not
wrong
literally
with
after
you?
it happened.
What is wrong with
This is
you?
over the course of the day. Because
What is
we're
wrong with
resting here for the entire day. We need to spend 24 hours here.
Just what is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
Obviously. What
You
made you
could've-
think that was a good idea?
Yeah, you could have easily have waited until he's like, yeah, I would like to go to my home dimension. But no. Against his will.
I'm with Sid on this one. You know
And
what? I just can't. I can't right now, Wyatt. And Seraph's gonna leave to go study his book some more with Thea. He makes sure to take Thea with him, as he no longer he doesn't trust him not to try banishing her too.
And since I've been kicked out of the mansion, I'm going to stay with
We
you-
didn't get that far.
Yeah, we didn't get that far. Apollo
I
left before you got
sort
kicked
of
out.
disagree.
Oh?
No, because while we were discussing the semantics of if he could do it, Apollo said he just goes to his room. So we didn't really get that far.
Yeah, circumvented.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still just going to go hang out with Wax or Dread. Somebody needs to make sure the animals are okay after 24 hours.
Fair point.
Right. Seraph is going to study his book. With Thea. He is also going to explain the meaning of Thea's name to her. Actually. Because I don't think he ever did explain it to Thea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at creating spell scrolls, and holy shit, I thought they would take like a few hours per scroll, but I think it's like anything from like second or third level is like multiple days for one spell scroll. So like,
Yep.
not sure what I can do today.
So, you spend the second day getting yourself, allowing yourselves to rest and recuperate. And I assume
Apollo will take a point of exhaustion from not sleeping that night.
We're going to
again?
spend another day.
No, he's not. He's not saying this to anybody.
before you take that point of exhaustion, Apollo, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I do.
Did
Oh
not
my
outmonk the
God.
monk.
So, you do take a point of exhaustion. Okay. Next morning,
By the By the way, Apollo, rolling for counterspell is an ability check.
That's fine.
Noted for future reference.
So, you all meet together again. Apollo, are you going to be obvious about being tired, or are you going to try and soldier through and not let anybody know?
Soldier through, not let anyone know.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
Alright, so we're finally gonna head up the mountain.
For the record, Krua slept the entire 24 hours.
You no longer have a point of exhaustion.
Thank you.
While we're traveling, I'm going to ask him once again. Apollo, what did you see?
Just leave me
was it
alone
just
for a bit,
darkness?
please. Just leave me alone, please.
Was it not just darkness?
Wyatt!
You're not
He
fucking
asked-
there.
No, we're traveling at this point. Which
And he
means he's
doesn't
in the
travel
back
in
of
the
my
cart.
cart.
He doesn't travel in the cart.
Yes, he does. Normally he does. The one
Yeah,
time
yeah.
he didn't was when he agreed with Krua against you.
So
he's
now
in-
you're in the cart?
Yeah, now I'm in the cart.
So Wyatt, leave him alone. He asked to be left alone. Leave him alone. It's called personal space.
I'm gonna go ask Sid. Sid, when you were banished, what happened?
By the way, Thea,
Good question.
Thea kind of senses what you're feeling, Apollo, and kind of nuzzles up into your lap, trying to comfort you.
Thank you. I really needed that.
Krua
Yeah, it's a
will
good
look
question,
to Seraph.
John.
Sorry,
When
go ahead.
Sid got banished, where did he go? Since we're kind of separated from other planes of existence.
You, being a creature from the material plane, you actually went into the astral plane. It was harmless. There was no danger around. You were just kind of floating in the void for however long you were there.
Sid says like, yeah, I was just nowhere and everywhere at the same time. I existed, but I couldn't do anything. It was not necessarily a good experience.
So you didn't go back to your home.
No.
Damn, I was hoping that would be an option.
An option for what?
Just a worry I have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would work. No.
What are you talking about? You have a theory, a plan?
Not anymore. It's definitely not a plan now.
So, you find
Scared.
yourselves scaling the mountain until you reach. You pass through a bitter cold storm, then eventually reach the eye of it, where you can see up above a floating tower. And just below it, it floats 100 feet up. But at the bottom is this pedestal with a glowing orb. It almost looks like there's something else within it that you can see. And just before the pedestal, mostly covered in stone, is a humanoid statue face down, partially sunken into the earth as if it had fallen such a great distance.
What's the weather like?
We're in the middle of a storm.
It is a calm in the storm. It's almost as if you were in the eye of a hurricane, where around you, you can see where the storm continues to rage, but right here, it's calm. lightly snowing, but calm.
Real quick question. This is just I learned shape water cantrip from the spell Sid gave me. Does that apply to snow?
I'm going to say
Wait,
no.
Yeah.
you learned this. You
I
learned
gave you a
cantrip?
spell?
Yeah, you
How
gave
did-
it to me. It was like 2 sessions ago, I think.
I
It
don't
was a
think you
cantrip
can-
for shape
I don't-
water.
I don't have that
Ow.
can't.
You
Was
said
that
you
a
had
spell
it.
scroll
and-
we might have found?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
Well,
I don't
you
think
could-
can learn cantrips
I don't
as a
think-
warlock.
No, I can't.
Cantrips? I know you can do leveled spells. Well, if you're the Pact of the Tome.
Is this the
It's a spell scroll. It's just a question I have.
Is this the place we needed to go?
It looks like it.
I forgot why we were going here again.
So when we freed the statue that was providing light in
Fugiaro
And,
Ilagrabas.
yes,
This
thank
is the
you.
fourth saint. The location of the fourth saint?
Third saint.
Third?
Yes, there are 4 saints. We freed 3 of them.
Yeah. No, I mean this is the location with the fourth.
We
No.
don't know that.
Oh.
What we know is that once we freed the storm giant, he left a message in giant to seek out friends or something, if I remember correctly. Why is my map just a black square?
That's
I
what I
don't
got
know.
too.
It shouldn't be.
Same.
Oh,
It's just a solid black square.
That's probably because. 1 second.
Did you put us on the wrong layer again?
I didn't put you at the wrong layer.
Shadows.
The dynamic
Fog of War.
lightings might be
A little
There.
fricked up.
This is something we've come across on our way to the giant village, right? Not our destination.
No, this seems to be our destination.
This seems to be your destination.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
see now?
No,
Negatory. Nope.
Weird.
still solid black.
Refreshing. Let's see if that does anything.
Yeah, so this
Oh,
we're
I
supposed to kill
understand.
the old man
Oops.
saint.
1 second. I know what I did wrong. I did a
Put us
silly.
in the wrong layer.
No. I did a
Oh.
silly.
Oh, that's
Another-
actually really cool.
I forgot
Okay.
to allow you guys to be controlled by your tokens. To control your tokens.
There we
Still-
are. Hello.
Still see a black screen.
He's giving us permissions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot to give you guys permissions, and I am fixing that error now.
Oh, damn. That's pretty.
So again, there's a tower way up in the sky above this.
About
Alpha?
100
Yep.
feet, yes.
I'm going to try to fly with Waxadread up here
Okay.
and see if I can find any doorways or entrances or any way in the tower.
As you begin flying upwards with Raxadred, the snow around the humanoid statue shifts and moves until it begins to stand.
Oh, hell.
Right, a
Oh, dear.
big statue.
Yeah. Roll initiative.
Decree.
Yeah.
Roll initiative with
Decree.
disadvantage.
5.
My decree is I'm going to hit him.
Good luck getting worse than that, Apollo.
Nice.
10.
Hang on.
22.
I'm getting my roller up. 1 sec.
Okay.
Sid rolled a nat 20.
Turning.
What?
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Psychic damage today, by the way, with my weapon.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
This looks like a big boy.
He is a big boy. He stands 20 feet high. And
How far up am I?
you're probably about 10 this is probably the beginning, so
okay.
up to his speed in height.
80 feet.
So 80 feet high.
Damn.
Let's see here.
And he has an intelligente of 6.
Okay.
Griffins naturally have an intelligence of 2. It's funny.
Oh.
But mine has an intelligence of 6. He's a smart griffin.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, it's real smart there.
It's a lot smarter than 2.
True.
Don't listen to him, Gallows. You're plenty smart.
Gallows isn't a griffin.
Gallows is a hippogriff with an intelligence of 2.
Let's see here.
It's so
Apparently
nice.
a wisdom of 12.
It's dumb but wise. Okay.
Yeah. Waxadread has like a wisdom of 13.
Huh.
Jesus.
Interesting.
He also has a charisma of 8.
Yep. I think it's all kind of horse-bodied, horse-sized creatures have similar stats.
He has a con of 16, dex of 15, and a strength of 18.
Okay, never mind. Hippogriff is slightly worse. 17, 13, 13, 2, 12, 8.
I believe your hippogriff only has 19 hit points?
Correct.
Mine has 59.
This is why Gallows stays out of the fight.
Let's see here.
Unless she is strictly a mount.
I need to find barding for Waxadread.
Alrighty. So, starting off, Seraph, it is your go.
And we are certain this thing is hostile.
It does look to be hostile. Its eyes glow with the same kind of magical color as the orb. It looks upon you and there's a reverberation coming from its chest as it looks down on you guys. It seems
Okay,
to
I'm
be
gonna go ahead and...
preparing something.
Okay. I'm gonna pop a rage, and I'm gonna dash in and take my 3 swipes at it with Great Weapon Mastery. 16.
Give me 1 second. Let me think about something real quick. This is Seraph, right? You're going before Sid?
Yes.
Yeah, Seraph goes first.
Can you fly?
Yeah, Seraph can fly with the Echo armor on.
Do you have it? I'm wondering if you could pick me up. I could drop an anti-magic field on this possibly golem and just fucking shut it down immediately. I don't know if we'd have enough time to think about that, though.
You didn't really say that before I already started moving and such, so it's a little late for that.
Sid, if you discuss it with Krua, you can totally ride the hippogriff.
Oh, okay.
I'm not hitting anything tonight.
You are.
Did at least the 16 hit?
No.
Darn. So I didn't hit it at all tonight.
Nope.
Alright. That's my turn.
Its armor is made of stone, and you can see giant runes upon it, as well as other small inscriptions. When
Can
I
I
say
read the runes?
yes, you can. Let me see here. If I remember.
Are the runes celestial?
No, they're in giant. They're specifically giant magic runes, which are different from the giant script, which uses the dwarvish script.
Seraph specifically knows giant.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it is the tongue of Sun and Moon, not the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you, bro. It's not the eyes.
If I can find the runes, for goodness sakes.
Runes, boy.
Because I have the book on me. There we are. Upon its head is the life rune. And upon its chest, let me see here. It's hard to make out. Let me see here. Just double checking. Upon its chest is the storm rune. Those are the ones you can specifically see.
Seraph will relay this to the rest of the group.
I see.
I have a question. I'm gonna DM that to you, John.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, when you said psychic, was that resistances or the damage you were dealing?
The damage my sword does.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. But, is that your turn, Seraph?
Yes.
Sid, it is your turn.
Say out loud. Somebody take me to the core. Let's just turn its magic off and destroy the body itself. And I will charge up, ready an anti-magic field, and await to be carried to the head of the thing. Hopefully we can shut this off. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
So whoever gets there first, pick me up and carry me.
Okay.
Thanks for clarification on that.
No problem.
Just needed to be certain.
Alright, next would be Krua.
I will pick you up by the scruff of your neck, Sid.
Yeah.
Up onto. Actually, no, I can do it myself, I think.
Oh.
Geometry here. Could I make that flying leap with my bad flyer?
Your monkish stuff does help you with that.
Yeah. Because I know I have a movement speed of 55. And then I think the race has wings can't go above 45 feet in elevation. So I'm still within that.
Mm-hmm.
Only work if I'm not wearing heavy armor or only short bursts. I fall at the end of my turn. I think I can do it. All right, I'm just gonna fly up with Sid, up above the creature.
Nice. Hopefully we can remove the magic from its life rune, and that'll fucking just, and then we just break it down like demolishing a building.
Okay.
And what kind of roll do I need to make, if any, John?
I'm double checking something.
Just doesn't turn off.
That would suck.
Based on the answer he gave me, that's very likely to happen.
Oh.
Oh
Wait,
dear.
we don't know that.
We're about to land on its head. Who's munching and what you eating?
Just chips. My bad. I didn't realize it was translating over the thing.
Yeah, Inferno, what are you eating?
Cheetos.
I got munchies.
I'm out of snacks. Tis
I
unfortunate.
literally go to the store every Saturday to get chips so I can have something to snack on.
Okay.
Wait, I have cold Chinese.
Let me see here.
Delicious.
Well.
Hmm.
Huh. That's interesting. That's weird.
This thing
Why do I
was the
get the feeling-
miracle. We killed it and we won.
Okay. So you
If
fly
only.
up to cast the anti-magic field on the life
Yeah.
rune itself.
Yeah. 10
Well,
foot
isn't it-
radius, centered around me. So I'm imagining Sid is just gonna like grab onto its face and expel a anti-magic field around himself.
I've gotta reread the spell again. Just gotta double check something.
Turned off his life alert. Oh no. Nobody will know that when he beat his ass.
I'm reading here spells and other magical effects, except those created by an artifact or deity, are suppressed in the sphere and can't protrude it into
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna have to say this is an artifact creature. So casting the anti-life upon the rune itself does not suppress it. Does not suppress
Oh.
the life force. Or prevent it from actually functioning.
Gotcha.
Did it do
My
anything to
bad.
help?
I'm going to say it did do something to help. But you're likely
Alright.
not going to realize it now. Because it's not going to be
Well-
able to do that.
Did the hum? Well, did the humming in its chest stop?
Yes, it did.
So
Then
something
Seraph would
is
take note
happening.
of that. Because Seraph used that as his cue to fight.
Mhm.
So when that stopped, he realized something's up. He won't be able to express that until later.
It is still moving though. And Krua, what are you doing now after picking up and taking Sid up there?
He still got his action left.
Yeah, wasn't his action to pick up Sid?
Yeah, that was it. Do you have any bonus action or extra movement you're going to try and do, Krua?
Krua?
Really? The dog killed him.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry. I'm trying to think here, working out some math, how far I was. 5, 10, 15, 20. To be where I'm at now would be 20, but I'm up in the air. Can I say land on its shoulder?
Yeah.
And bonus action flurry of blows.
You cannot bonus action flurry of blows, unfortunately.
You have to strike
That's right.
first.
You have to. Yep. Damn it.
That's changing in 5.5.
They say it's not
Too
a new
bad.
edition.
Oh well.
One.
I will still light upon its shoulders.
Okay. Alrighty.
And if I can,
Mm-hmm.
hold a reaction or be ready to dodge, essentially.
Okay. Apollo, it is your turn.
Apollo.
Muted again. My bad.
What are you doing?
What the fuck can I do, man? Y'all are all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely you can
Circle
do
of
something.
death. Circle of death. Circle of death.
Oh god, here we go again.
Shit,
I class sickening radiance.
I'm thinking about it really hard.
Did you even get your stuff back since you didn't rest?
It was in
Yeah,
a long rest.
we took a long rest.
But if you took the
Huh?
long rest, you wouldn't be experiencing.
Yeah, I did not, so I don't have
Exhaustion.
any spell slots.
I mean,
We Eldritch blasting this bitch. Fuck it.
we could assume he took a short rest.
Then he wouldn't be exhausted yet.
Well, yeah.
No, that's not how.
Short
no,
rest
no,
doesn't
no.
help
Doesn't-
exhaustion.
A short rest on the way here you could have taken, so you do have your
Yeah.
spell slots.
Nice.
Warlocks
Okay.
are weird.
Warlocks are weird.
A short rest doesn't prevent exhaustion.
Just
Yeah.
wait until y'all get to meet Rogar.
Going to bonus action cast Radiant Soul. Fly up 20 feet.
1 second. Let me double check.
How tall was this thing again?
Radiant
20.
Soul is your race feature, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Double checking.
It's a bonus action because of, I think, not Tasha's. Multiverse of Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to fly up 20 and cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's not hitting.
2.
21 should.
One hits, I guess, maybe. All depends.
Well, I know the 16 didn't because I missed with
21
that.
does hit.
Boop. What you doing, dog?
14 damage.
Nice.
I will be pushing him back 10 feet, though.
Up onto the pedestal back here?
Yes.
Does the size matter when it comes to push on the Eldritch Blast?
Oh,
What's
also, Krua, as he's pushed back, make an acrobatics check.
What about Sid? Sid's on top of it as well.
Sid would
Yeah,
be
I-
right
Sid-
next to, yeah.
I
Sid
thought he was on
also-
Weapon Tread.
Would it be
Yeah.
athletics? Since I'm holding on to it.
Acrobatics. Well, yeah, athletics
So-
or acrobatics, whichever you guys wish.
Oh, thank you.
And Sid was carried up there, just for clarification, Sid was carried up there by me and basically thrown at its face.
I did.
Yeah,
I,
And I'm just holding on to it.
Genuinely thought you were still flying.
Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Up. Give me 1 second. I had to step away and use the restroom. Plus 6. Thank goodness for the belt. Gauntlets. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
I would have 13 athletics to stay attached.
Oh, it was athletics?
Athletics
since I'm just
or
holding on,
acrobatics, your choice.
I figure strength would be the best.
Yeah, I've already rolled.
Both of you are able to keep your footing, or at least keep clinging on. Krua, you're able to. You're firmly footed on it as if it was the ground, and its sudden shift, basically, you kept step with it as it moved.
So he's walking the giant.
Yes. And Sid, you're just holding on for dear life. But
that is great.
its humming resurges.
Oh no! It was moved out of range of the
out of the magical anti-magic field.
Oh,
the
Sid's no longer on
anti-magic
top
field
of
is
it?
centered on me.
Yeah.
Is it centered on you?
Yeah. Specifically, it's centered around me within a 10-foot radius. It doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. So never mind. It does not resurge.
Oh,
I
excellent.
Yeah.
That was worrisome for a second. That was worrisome for a second.
Nice.
Okay.
About to get Iron Man blasted.
Alrighty.
Laser beam straight from the chest.
You have no idea. Let's see here.
Wait, so do all of us go before the giant statue
Not all of you.
except Wyatt?
No.
Except
Yep,
Wyatt? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm so good at initiative rolls.
Wait, John, it was pushed out of my attack range. Do I get an attack of opportunity
No,
because of
because
that?
it was forced out of the attack range.
It didn't turn tail and run. It was pushed.
It did not consciously decide to move. It was forced to move.
Alright, just asking.
But it is its turn now. It is going
Don't
to...
reach for me.
It is going to basically swat at Sid.
Yeah.
Like Sid's a mosquito or an annoying bee.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And he's further than 30 feet away from me, so I can't do anything.
Okay. So, I'm imagining a 32 hits.
Yeah, totally.
Holy shit.
Ow.
Oh, fuck, what would that be for a concentration check? 32.
Oh,
that's high.
it depends on the damage. And
okay.
we're getting to that now.
I was thinking 32 damage. Go ahead.
I'm not.
That's 32 damage. So, it's going to be a DC 16 saving. No, not 16. Yeah, DC 16 saving throw.
Alright. D20 plus 3 for anti-magic field to stay up, and... Hey, 14.
14
what was it?
Fails. It's a DC 16. So, you are splatted against its chest, and you can't really keep concentration.
Now, would I fall, or would that be another roll?
Make an athletics check to try and cling on after it slams you.
Come on. Right, an 8. All right. Nope. That's awesome.
You do fall. You take an additional 4 damage and are prone.
How much was that total?
You've taken a total
36
of
total.
36 damage.
Don't
Thank
forget
you.
the temp HP that you start with every day.
How much would that have been?
11. Sorry,
Oh,
13.
yeah.
13. No, it's 13. My bad.
So and sorry, how much was the total damage again?
36
30.
damage.
Oh, John, that means. Oh, that lowers the concentration check. Because 13 of it didn't hit him. It hit the temp HP.
True.
So does that mean he actually passed?
Yeah, because the DC would have been 10. Because
Huh.
21.
Sure, I'll
No,
say
19.
I'll say he passed then. But
Yeah, he.
no, actually he wouldn't have, because it doesn't matter if the temp HP does buffer. It's still damage being taken.
I didn't think it said anything
I'm pretty
special
sure it
about temp
does.
HP.
I'm pretty sure it does, because you're technically not taking damage at that point. It's a barrier around you that's taking damage.
1 second.
I don't know. I don't think the rules say anything specific, like it's a force field or anything. It just says the damage taken is decides the DC of the concentration check.
Yeah,
So
but
the
I think it
damage
has to be
taken
your
was
actual HP damage.
Let me double check.
Yeah.
If you take damage while concentrating on a spell, you must perform a concentration check to see if you maintain it. A concentration check is a constitution saving throw where the DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is greater. So, he took 32 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So DC is 16, which I
It would be
failed.
16.
Yeah.
Because he still took it, even if with the tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
thought-
worth a shot.
Good looking
but
out. Yeah.
It doesn't matter
I'm
about
fine, good. Okay.
HP loss.
That's also something good to know.
Okay.
It is going to make a second attack towards Krua, who is also on its shoulder.
I would like to point something out. On my turn, I held an action to dodge. I did not have an action to hold, so I used
bonus action.
patient defense.
Yeah, patient defense. So he
Yes,
does
so-
have disadvantage on this.
Yes, I went ahead and took a key point away for that. I realized that as Sid's turn was going through, or the attack on Sid.
So does a 21 hit?
Let's see. I am within. Well, am I within 5 feet of Sid technically? If we're both on the same creature.
Not
I
anymore.
hit the.
I know our-
I'm on the. I'm
He's
on the
on
ground.
the floor.
Yeah.
So he's at least 15
prone.
feet
Just
away.
up, making sure.
Yeah,
I
prone.
would totally be prone.
16, 18, 19. Yes, a 21 hits.
Alrighty. So you are also going to take.
Oh, I have Warcaster. I have advantage on concentration checks.
Go ahead and roll again to see if it's
Ooh.
maintained.
Thank you.
You take 24 damage, Krua.
Is it magical?
on. Nope.
No, it is not magical.
So I take half of 21, 10.
Yes. Well, half of 24, 12.
Oh, I thought you said 21. Sorry.
No, 24 damage. I'm
Okay.
sorry, my GM rolls. I was rolling a lot while you guys were role playing. Sorry, and I didn't want you guys to be distracted by my rolls.
Gotcha.
It's going to make a stomp attack at Sid. Now that Sid's nice and on the ground.
I assume it would have advantage.
Did
Yes.
I get knocked off?
Make an athletics or acrobatics check to avoid that.
Can you fly? And would that matter?
You do succeed.
Slapped by a giant and stayed on him.
Sid,
Interesting.
you are being attacked as it's trying to stomp on you.
Does
sure
shield need to be
29
activated before or after?
Well, you know
The-
what does a 29 hit, and you can absolutely
No, that totally
activate it
hits.
now. You can
Totally
activate
hits.
shield now if you wish.
Oh, even with the shield, that would totally hit. So I'd
Okay.
like to save a spell slot if that's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
Um.
I'm so tiny. You're so
So-
fucking mean, you bastard.
You take.
Mm.
27 bludgeoning damage. You are already prone, so
Yeah.
you are now also restrained as its foot is upon you, and you've been stepped upon.
And y'all hear a big ass. That hurt. That was 27, you said? Yep.
Yeah, 27 damage. But that is its turn. Wyatt, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fly down to get within 60 feet of it,
Yeah?
which I don't know exactly where that would be because of math. I'm 80 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
I'm 35 feet away from it.
Okay.
It's 60-foot difference between us. I'm going to fly down 60 feet, so I'm on level with it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move there.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Psychic Lance on it.
Okay. What level is that?
4th level.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Is that the AoE one?
No.
No.
No. It needs to make a saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
As a
It's going to
Yellow
fail
javelin.
regardless. But
Why?
it doesn't receive any damage.
Is it affected by the spell though?
Oh, actually, let me double check. What's your DC?
17.
Yeah, it couldn't. If it rolls a natural 20, it won't be affected.
No way.
So it has a -3.
At least.
Well, no, that's the only way it would be able to make it. Roll a nat
Well, if it
20
had-
I have a
-3.
-4.
Yeah.
And it's psychic damage that it deals.
Okay. It fails the saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
but it is not damaged by the lance.
But it is affected by the spell, correct?
If I remember correctly, let me double check. Let me reread
What's it do?
the lance spell.
On a fail save, the target takes 7d6 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
So if it sounds like if it fails, it would still be incapacitated unless it has something to resist.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
effect.
it's not going to let that fly. It's going to use one of its reactions.
Oh?
Legendary?
No,
No. Okay.
it's got special reactions.
Ooh, he's
Oh.
a special boy.
Yay. Good
As
for
you begin
me.
to cast the spell, well,
Well,
it totally misses you. So it is affected.
Was not anticipating in that one.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
man.
Okay, well, it is incapacitated at the moment.
Until the start of my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to and going to bonus action inspire Seraph. Play a tune on my piccolo that he finds very pleasant to the ears that don't exist.
No, he has ears.
They're not real ears.
They work. That's all that matters.
To your audio boxes.
How they work is irrelevant. They work. Alright, so my turn?
Yes, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna get right up close to it again. Not that close. And attack it. Again.
Okay.
Because
Make
that's
your attack.
all I can really do.
Miss.
Don't you knock me off.
I'm gonna make it a reckless.
Okay.
So still a miss. Hey. At least
Hit.
one of them hit so far. And 19. Yeah,
Only
19.
one hit.
Only the 25.
Holy.
And
Only one hit.
I'm gonna use my incarnation attack too.
Okay.
Wait, where's your
22.
echo?
That one
It's
does.
in my armor.
Yeah.
So doing it this way, it basically creates a second blade behind mine that swipes at it.
You strike
Alright.
at it, and your strikes are dealing psychic damage, right?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Well, it's still 2d6 radiant, even if
Okay.
it's +0.
Roll the radiant damage.
Yeah, 2d6.
It's immune to psychic damage. No.
9 damage. I kind of figured that was coming when he said it was unaffected by your damage.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
And I can't change my damage on the fly. I would literally have to drop my armor to do that. Which I'm gonna have to do. So I'll wait until my next turn to do that. I'll end my turn there.
We did 9 damage to it, guys.
Seraph basically scratched it. Okay.
Wait, we did 14 technically from my
Oh, yeah.
fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've done 23 damage, guys.
Nice.
Sid, it is now your turn.
I want to try to cast Levitate on this big ass motherfucker. So if it could make a DC 18 con save and fail that preferably, I'd love it.
Is there a limit to the weight?
Ooh, let me look. Oh fuck! Oh yeah, no, seeing the limit now, I would definitely not do that. Let's just rock a disintegrate. Let's go ahead and say fuck this thing. Make it a dex save, DC 18.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, this thing totally weighs less than 500 pounds, Sid.
Right?
What's the DC?
18 for it's a sucker save. So.
It's incapacitated. Does it auto-fail dex saves?
No, it doesn't.
Ooh.
But it
has a
does
negative
fail
1.
the dex save.
Oh right, it gets burned
Yeah.
by. I think
It can't
it's...
take actions or reactions.
Ah. What am I thinking?
Just keep casting that spell, Wyatt.
I don't want to keep casting 4th level spells though.
Oh, we need you to.
So how
Alright,
much
so
damage are we dealt?
10d6, and then we add a plus 40 to the... So 37 plus 40, 40,
77
50, 60,
damage.
77 damage. I'm still underfoot,
And
unfortunately.
that is force damage, right?
I believe it is... Let me double check. I think so. Force damage, yes sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be all me.
You strike it in like the shoulder area where you once were, and a big gap, like a circular clean gap, is now there. It's still functioning. It's just gone, but it's pure stone. It's not like you're carving into flesh
Gotcha.
or you're disintegrating flesh.
Yeah, that's all me. That's all I got.
Alrighty. Apollo, it is your go.
God
Where's
damn, this
Krua?
thing is fucking. Oh yeah, Krua.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, Krua, it is your go. My bad.
Just getting the winged people mixed up.
Yes, I am.
How dare you?
No, I'm
Racist.
horrible.
Seeing Sid's original first attack going after the life rune, Krua would like to attempt to hit it there, if it can be reached from its shoulder.
Okay. Let me see here. Probably not. You'd have to climb up a little bit to try and get to it.
Probably an athletics check.
Probably,
Do what?
yeah, with an athletics check. Of course, you are Dope Monk. You could probably run up its face, strike it a couple times, and run back down to the other side.
I can do that, can't I?
Yeah. Dope Monk
I
shit.
forget. Forget I'm Spider-Man for 6 seconds. So I'll do exactly that then. Run
I'm
up to
hoping
the
our
room.
warlock knocks it back again so it can get its big ass foot off of me.
Run up to the rune and make my full suite of attacks, and then run back down to the shoulder.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
What was it under any kind of incapacitate or anything that would give him advantage?
No, incapacitation only means it can't take actions or reactions.
All right.
Now, John, does a 31 hit?
Yes.
Are you sure, John?
I know.
How about a 28?
28 does hit.
Nice.
19 just missed.
At least one of us is hitting.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the flurry of blows as well.
Okay.
Oof.
That misses.
Okay.
But that hits.
All right. So that is 3d8 plus math. 16 and 5 more is 21. Oh, that's only 1d8.
Roll another d8 without the modifier.
I'll
Easy
just
fix.
roll. Yeah, I'll just roll 2 more.
Yeah.
And then the cold damage, which we don't know if it'll do anything.
So 36.
Okay.
41. 41 damage.
If
Nice.
the cold does full strength stuff. But being a stone construct, I doubt that cold will affect it very much.
It does seem the cold does not hurt it as much as your regular punches and strikes do.
And then I will retreat back down to the shoulder.
Okay. Apollo, it is now your go.
Eldritch Blast to push it off of fucking Sid.
Yay!
Okay.
And here comes my deck save again.
You might as well go ahead and roll it. Nice. Nice.
19 does not hit, right?
19 just misses.
Has a 20 AC. Noted.
Now, John.
Yes.
With those 2 hits, would I need to make 2 saves?
Yes.
19.
Nice.
Keep rolling low on that, don't you?
It's not for damage right now.
That's true.
in, so
Alright.
they're fucking
Okay.
barely gasping for air, man.
Make your saving throws.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. You're able to stick on. So each strike pushes him 10 feet back.
Yes.
10,
Can he even go farther back into that thing?
He can, and he and Krua, as he goes into the orb, vanish.
Question.
Oh, hell.
Okay,
no!
okay. All right, before obviously we're not going to change that, but does he trip and fall into it? As just curiosity.
Since he's going up steps.
I'm going to let me make a athletics check for this guy.
Yeah, make his athletics with plus a bajillion.
Oh,
He
get fucked.
failed.
Yep. He failed his athletics check, so he will be
Led's prone on the other side. Yep.
He's gonna fall on Krua.
Poor Krua.
Let's see here.
And I was doing so well.
Oh.
I'm going to descend 20 feet and walk forward 2, so 30.
So,
I like how my screen just goes dark because I'm not there.
I
I saved one and fucking doomed another.
That's really
Wow.
Krua's fault for sticking to it like glue.
Dope punk shit failed.
It's where I'm most effective.
I'm most effective punching them from their ear.
Krua's like the devil on the shoulder.
Literally. Pull the lever, Kronk.
I
can do that.
Mm.
I don't like
Wait.
that.
Get information
like
that
that he
everyone
said
else
that.
doesn't?
yeah.
Don, you need to be less excited.
Goodbye, Krua. It was nice knowing you. I look forward to your next
Okay.
character.
So,
Wait a second. Okay, no, that's the same icon. Never mind.
okay. That was Apollo's turn. It is its turn. It's incapacitated. Wyatt, it's now your turn.
Mm.
Well, fuck.
So the question is, do we rush in or do we bank on Krua rushing out?
Ah, fuck
Crew's
it.
got this.
I fly straight into the portal 40 feet.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Krua, I also need you to make a saving throw.
Which kind?
It's going to be an acrobatics or athletics as well. Again, because it is falling, so you're falling too. This is no longer a matter of sticking on it. It's just a matter of keeping your feet so that whenever it hits the ground, you'll be safe or something.
I like the or something.
Can everybody else see my dice when I do this?
Yes.
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 Uh-huh.
Okay.
Ooh, 17?
You successfully save. Let's see here. So, Wyatt.
So it's like someone landing or jumping onto the chair and following it down as it falls over and landing on their feet,
Yeah, something like that.
but obviously bigger. That was a poor description.
And from everybody else on the other side of this, is this a big ass portal
Hello?
in the middle of this thing?
It
Pretty
appears
much.
to be,
I
yeah.
think so.
Okay. Can we see through it? As in, like,
Nope.
I don't. Okay.
You can appear to see through it.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Well, I think he meant like see what's on the other side.
Oh yeah,
Do we
you
do
can.
we see this thing
It-
falling? Okay.
Yeah. You can see what's on the other side. Let's see here.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, I'm trying to move Wyatt here. There you go.
My enemies.
Where the fuck are we?
Are you here? I don't see you yet.
Wyatt, you see around you, you are on a balustrade of some sort. You can see through freshly opened doors the fallen body of the creature that you've been fighting. It's on its back right now, with Krua kind of standing on top of it. And you are up 100 feet in the air.
Can
Where
I
the
see
tower
where I
is.
was?
Yeah, you can. If you went to the side and looked down, you would see everybody below.
Okay. Shit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do, Chief. I'm gonna fly down and activate my Flame Tongue Warhammer.
Okay.
And me and Waxy Dread are gonna go to town on him.
Okay.
You don't want to try your lance on it again?
It's prone, right?
It is.
Yeah,
prone.
it's prone.
So I get to attack with advantage.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Good thing you
Okay.
have
Aw.
advantage.
Good thing you have advantage.
Another attack.
Nice.
Both attacks hit.
Go ahead and roll the damage. And I'm going to put 2 level 2 Divine Smites into this.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's 15 magical bludgeoning damage, 19 fire damage,
19.
and then 26 radiant damage.
Oof.
That's a lot of damage. That's 60 damage in one turn.
Finally, someone actually starts hurting the damn thing.
And then
The fire damage
Excuse me.
seems to not affect it as much as you would hope, but everything else
Dare
does.
you?
and then Waxadred's going to take his 2 attacks on it.
Okay.
The beak attack, miss, and then a claw attack. Hey, hits one.
He does not do any damage to it.
Fuck! It's immune to non-magical slashing.
Yeah.
It's a stone statue.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. He is no longer incapacitated. Let's see here.
Wouldn't it be my turn now?
Yeah, it's back to the top of the round. Seraph, it is your turn.
Seraph is going to run into the portal.
Okay. I'm so
Just
happy
imagining
that
all
I
the
figured
things.
out how to do this.
Just imagining all the things this guy fell on and crushed as we knocked him in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a mess. Let's see here.
So the radiant damage did full damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Solid black again.
Yes, it is, but don't worry.
There we go. Excellent.
Alrighty, what do you do?
So first things first, I'm going to dissipate my armor
Okay.
and summon my echo. I'm going to go ahead. I really don't want to do this, but let's go ahead and action surge to meld with it again. What was that saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
+3. Okay.
You have +4 from me. You motherfucker.
8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 total.
Let me double check something.
I think the DC say was 13.
The DC was 13. I
You're about
remember
to
it.
kill us
Yep.
again because of the stupid armor.
You
All
have
right, let me roll my
failed.
D10. Let me roll my
Yeah.
D10. And I'll be changing it to force damage. 8. What was that? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that was attack somebody, from what I remember, because it was the same roll as last time.
If
I believe
you
it's attack.
stab me again.
I slashed you last time, and I believe it's attack. And I gotta roll a D8 if it's an attack.
You make an attack against a randomly determined creature within your reach. The only thing within your reach right now is the guy you're trying to kill.
Ha!
What damage are you
Hold
dealing
on.
with it, by the way?
Technically, I think Waxadread would also be in his reach.
No, because you're sitting on Waxadread.
Waxadread's a large creature.
He is a large creature. Okay, well,
Can we say I landed over here?
I'm
I don't have
gonna
a
roll a
point.
d6. Waxadread is even. The giant, the Colossus is odd.
You should have kept your mouth shut, Wyatt.
No.
Okay, you
Oh,
hit
it's
the
odd.
Colossus.
Let's go!
Okay. Yeah, it's force damage since that seemed to actually work.
Mhm.
So, and I get advantage, correct?
Yes.
It's a good thing I get advantage.
Oof.
Bloody hell!
Unfortunately, you miss. Oh
Do
no!
I get all three?
You only
I
get
thought
one
he only
attack.
got to make.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah,
That's
my
okay.
bad. I guess that's the end of my turn then.
Yep. Sid, it is now your go.
All right, half my movement to stand up, so I got 15 feet left. 5. Shit! I'm right at the edge of the portal. I don't think I can do a fucking thing. Bonus action, I'll move my manifest mind 30 feet.
Okay.
Just action
Yeah.
dash, bro. Action dash.
Good idea. Actually, let's see.
Yep. Okay.
I am going to use my action to dash and just jump in the portal and see where I land up. I think that still leaves me my bonus action to move this guy, right?
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Yeah, that'll be all I can do.
It's not great here,
Into the
Sid.
rift.
It's not
What's
great
up?
here.
We got this. Don't lose hope.
Alrighty.
Next, I believe, is Apollo.
Apollo, it is your turn.
Fucking dash and movement full into it.
Okay.
And before this thing turned into a Beyblade and smacked all of us.
All right. It casts self-destruct.
You've activated my trap card.
Won't be the first time we've had it happen to us.
Can I just say that Kuro came out of that situation looking like a badass, and no one was there to see it?
Aw.
Basically.
Alrighty.
Mother of
Apollo.
God. Bonus action hex.
Okay. He is hexed. Does he make a save or is he just hexed?
He's just hexed.
Okay.
You hex the rat.
Alrighty.
Am I in the sky or am I just on the ground?
How high up were you?
Oh no, I went down 20 feet on my last turn and then went forward 10. So I'm on the
Okay.
ground.
Yeah, you're on the ground then.
Okay.
Okay, well, it is its turn now. It's going to use half of its movement to stand up.
Is it possible for me to stay near the shoulder and on it? Or no?
Make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
I'm
Someone
doing a
seems
lot
to
of
like
these.
pummeling its
Okay.
face.
Well, real quick, one thing. It says I can choose an ability. Choose one ability. Target has disadvantage while making this. I'm gonna choose athletics.
Okay.
On me?
No,
No,
on the
on the
fucking
thing.
thing. Yeah, I'm disadvantage on you, Kuro. You're the one I'm hexing.
I hex
Is it an
Kura.
ability or a skill check?
It's just ability.
Ability will be strength.
So ability. Choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks with the chosen ability. Yep. So it's strength.
Okay. Well. I want to check something real quick.
Oh, I just realized when you cast the spell at 5th level or higher, the hex lasts 24 hours.
Mm.
This motherfucker ain't breaking shit.
That's a big line.
Oh no.
Huh.
So, it
Who's
is
all in
going
it?
to step
I told you to incapacitate it again, Wyatt.
this way.
Listen, y'all weren't doing damage. Somebody had to step up.
And it is going to... Yeah. I need... From its chest, the whirring begins, and it shoots this beam out towards you guys. I need Apollo and Wyatt. You guys need to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw? Oh, I'm
Yes.
great at those. Oh, I'm so good at those.
All right. So glad you're telling the truth.
Am I
Hey!
wait, do I get
Nice.
benefits from Wyatt or no?
Yeah, you're
You
within
would-
10 feet of me. Oh, Wax Dread needs to make one as well.
Yes, he does.
He has a...
Ooh.
I failed.
He also has a +6 to this from my aura.
Ooh, 16. That might or might not. I don't know.
It does not save. So,
Ugh.
Apollo and Waxadred are taking full damage. Wyatt, you have this.
Let's go!
You only take 3,000 damage.
Oh,
You're gonna take 50 instead of 100.
oh my
no,
goodness.
it actually might be 100!
Close.
the second roll was an accident. Waxadred takes 66 force damage.
He's gone!
Apollo,
Holy
you
crap.
also
He's
take
gone.
66 force damage.
I'm going to rebuke
what?
the violent.
You take
Hmm?
33 force damage from that.
As a reaction, I'm going to rebuke the violent on Waxadred's damage he took.
Uh-huh.
I
What's
need this
that
guy
do?
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
17 DC?
Yep.
Get.
He
Mhm.
takes
Wait.
Oh.
He has advantage, but he fails.
he takes 66 radiant damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Hex is also gone because I am not making that save. Uh,
Try
but-
anyways. Try
Is
anyways.
Hex
You
a
never know.
concentration? Is Hex
Bruh.
concentration or?
Yeah, it's concentration.
Okay. Oh, that sucks.
So that's 20
But-
damage total
But
on my HP bar.
Try to make the save anyways, Apollo. You never know.
Ow.
Miracles
All right.
happen.
Well-
okay, real quick. I'm gonna just concentration, right?
Yeah. It's a Constitution saving throw.
You have +4 from me.
Yes, you do. The DC is
Okay.
33.
Look. If I roll a nat 20 because I have a +13, this works.
Do it.
And I have Eldritch
Do it.
Mind, so it can happen.
Do it.
Oh,
Damn.
19.
Hell yeah, you made the save.
Wait, you have
No, I didn't.
you don't
Just
have advantage.
failed.
He has
I
advantage.
What?
You have advantage. I have advantage. 1 second. Motherfucker.
Oh.
Okay.
He's so good at concentration checks. Holy shit.
All right. With that being said, I'm gonna cry myself hellish rebuke.
Okay. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
It
Oof.
saves.
18.
Yep. How much damage do you deal to it?
So it's fucking 6. Wait, it's it's 60-10.
60-10 halved, and then halved again because it's got resistance to fire damage.
But this
I
is
hope
special
you roll
fire
all
damage.
tens.
This is petty fire damage. This is very
This,
different.
So
this is
okay.
indeed petty fire damage.
So this works because Celestia has a plus by charisma, and then Radiant Soul has +5.
Yep, so
Okay.
+10.
I think it's either resistant or
46.
immune to fire.
It's
Oh,
resistant.
damn, that's a lot of
So
damage.
36 divided
good.
by 2 is
23, then halved.
not
12.
23. It's going to be 18. 18
Oh.
divided by 2 again is 9, so it takes 19 damage.
This guy just took a lot of damage on his own turn.
Yeah, he did.
Damn, I almost made that fucking save, bro. Fuck me.
Oh no.
That's why I said to roll. You never know.
Alrighty. Well,
How hard does it
back
look?
up to the top. Oh, it's Wyatt's turn now.
Yep.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, Seraph is still confused, and it's very obvious.
Shit.
Is there any light down where we are?
Oh, there is
Through the
plenty of
portal?
light. Oh, you don't actually see the portal anymore. It's just
Should I be seeing on roll 20 a black screen still?
no, you shouldn't be.
No.
Let me
could've
refresh, see if that's the
Wyatt,
thing.
do the Lance thing again. Incapacitate it.
I think I need to do something else.
Okay.
I can try to stun it.
Sid, do
I
you want
don't
to be a
think it's
dinosaur?
gonna work.
No, don't make me a dinosaur. I'm better
No,
with
do
magic.
not. Yeah, don't turn our spellcaster into a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really close to death though.
Eh,
He can drink a
Turn-
potion. It'll be
Turn
alright.
Krua into a dinosaur. I'm on his
Krua
shoulder.
would love
Sid,
that.
can you still not see?
no, I see all I see is a black map.
Huh.
That's why I thought we were in darkness.
I want to double check something. Can you see now?
Negatory.
That's weird.
Let me refresh again.
Let me double check. For some reason, your vision was not on.
Ah, blind. Lovely.
Weird.
That'll do it.
Oh, there we go. I think I see something. Yep.
Stop closing the door. Freaking nuisance.
Anyway, so what are you doing, Apollo? Oh, not Apollo, Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on Sid.
Okay. What level?
That's a first level spell.
Cool.
Would that mean I can't attack?
I mean,
That
you can
would-
attack when it comes to your
that
turn.
would mean-
It's just if you don't want to do an offensive spell, this will make it harder for you.
Why? Why? It tries to do something but misses. So Sanctuary happens.
Now you know how we feel, John.
I'm gonna walk up here and go a whack whack with my hammer.
Make your whack with your hammer.
Is it standing or is it still on the
It's
ground?
standing.
It's standing.
Okay. I'm invincible.
Miss.
That misses.
That hits.
That hits.
That's going to be 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
6 fire damage.
Okay.
And then, because he just tried to swipe at me, I'm going to 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Yeah, stand right here.
That puts me out of your bubble, and I need to make that save.
Yeah, but I don't want to be hit, is the thing.
Also,
Alright,
by the
if
way,
I kill
Wyatt,
Sid, it's your fault.
Wyatt,
Maybe you just don't do
something
that. Yeah.
you know, you
I'm
did
still in his
not
reach,
provo-
aren't
Wyatt, you did not provoke opportunity attack.
I?
Hmm.
But he has more enticing targets because I'm not near him.
Uh-huh.
So is that the end of your
that's
turn?
my turn. Yeah.
Alright,
Back up to the top.
let me
Save.
try and save. Ah, made it this time.
14. You are now
Okay.
in control of your faculties.
Now that I'm back in control, Sheriff
You're
Sa-
still insane?
No, he
I made
has
it.
control.
No, he was still insane. I thought that was a one and done.
No,
No.
that's what I was telling you. You moved out of range. I needed you there to make the save.
Maybe you shouldn't do this in combat.
It lasts for 1 minute.
If he
Or
didn't
until
do
I
it
make the
in
save.
combat, he wouldn't have been able to do any damage.
That was the issue.
What do you mean? His sword is still magical.
Yes, but it was magical psychic damage. The only damage I was doing was
Yeah, you
2d6.
dismissed it. You dismissed it. Just don't reapply it. And
And it's
summon your
immune to
echo like a
psychic
regular
damage.
Echo Knight.
Frick that
It's immune
noise.
to psychic anyways, right?
Yeah,
it's
that's why I
immune to
changed it
psychic.
to force.
Yeah, I'm
So I
saying
think-
just don't resummon it mid-combat.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna make this a reckless attack so I can actually
Okay.
try and hit it.
Well, the first attack misses.
Misses.
Just hits.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Hits.
And I'm gonna use another incarnation attack.
Well, roll for damage on your first two, just in case.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not looking too good.
Yeah, he did take a.
So 40.
Like, what?
66 damage plus.
Plus 19.
Yeah.
He took
No.
85 damage on his own turn.
Yeah. Plus an
I
extra
just did
9,
60
actually.
So 64 damage.
He is dead.
Excellent.
How do you want to finish this thing off?
So Seraph, after his momentary confusion, shakes his head, looks over at Apollo and sees the insane amount of damage he took, realizes Waxadred is dead, and just straight slams his shoulder into the foot, starting to knock him over, and swings the sword upward to sever the leg, causing him to fall on his back again.
Mm-hmm.
and then just runs up and crushes the core if he can find it via the runes. If not, he'll destroy the runes themselves.
Okay. You manage to break it apart and then carve out the runes in such a way that they no longer are functioning. And it lies on the floor inert.
That's finally done.
John, I would like
Oh,
to, as it's
crap.
falling, backflip and try to land on Seraph's shoulders.
Make an
Yeah.
acrobatics check.
I was about to say he's gonna have to make a check for that.
Acrobatics.
You
Ooh.
fall and land flat on your back.
On Seraph?
No, not on
So everybody
Seraph,
here,
just behind
everybody
Seraph.
here has had the wind knocked out of you, where you're like,
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt because of your slow fall, but
Oh, right.
It only hurts my pride.
I'm gonna walk up to Sid. Hey, Sid, you have those
What's
gauntlets
up?
I gave you?
yeah, I got them on. What's up?
Oh, I thought you were using the belt.
Belt or gauntlets? I don't think I had all of them, right? Or both of them. There was one for the.
Last I checked, you had both.
Okay, I didn't have that written down, but that does make sense. I don't remember giving it to anybody. Yeah, I got them right here.
The
Can
belt had
Can I have one of those? I think I might need it, actually. I thought. And I can give you this stone if you want it.
the belt
No,
had
go ahead.
better.
Just take.
The belt had better stats, I think.
Yes, it did. But he's
Yeah, I'll
using
just
the
go
belt.
ahead. Yeah, I'll just give you these. Don't worry. What's that stone do? Well, it's not important, but
It absorbs up to a certain level of spell and negates it.
What are you
Up to-
talking?
If
Oh.
a spell is not a high enough level, if it's not strong enough, this stone will just absorb it and negate the effect.
you just can take these gloves back. I am attuned to all the magical equipment I can currently be attuned to.
Yeah. Are we gonna take a short rest? If not, I'm not gonna attune to this yet.
Did you guys see that thing? It fucking stepped on me. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think after Sid got stepped on, we should probably take a short rest so he can heal up.
I have been rocked. Yes. Where are we actually? Let's take what do you call that? Like, look around.
Let's take some recon.
Can we leave back through the portal?
no.
Oh, I don't think we could see it
Yeah, I
anymore.
don't think it's here.
We're just in a new space. Period. Are these
I-
orbs of fire?
They are braziers that
Okay.
light up the balcony. You
Oh,
see
it's-
out. You're on a balcony with what looks to be ballista pointing over them, and you see the storm around you. Krua, this seems to be an entry level area to the tower. And in a central chamber, there is a ladder going upwards.
I was just about to ask, will you actually allow me to do that full lap of the room, or is there something that's going to interrupt me?
No.
Yeah, what's in this room? And are we taking a
the-
short rest before we explore this room, Krua?
There are 3 doors. There don't appear to be any enemies. I think this room is safe.
Well, let's find a corner and take a short rest then.
And a ladder going
the
up.
turtle needs it.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, out of curiosity, what hit me for 66 damage? What was it?
It
Yeah.
was some kind of beam that emanated from this thing's chest. Seems
So
to
the
be
Iron
part of
Man
its magical working.
unibeam.
Yeah.
So I straight up called it when I made the Iron Man comment.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Mhm. Only he's made of stone and he's 20 foot tall. Do you know those statues in Elden Ring that have the big ass
Yes.
bows?
Yes.
Imagine those, and that's how big this thing was.
I hate those things. They're so freaking annoying. And they're ridiculously sturdy for no freaking reason.
Mm-hmm.
He's not Iron Man, he is Granite Man.
Doesn't deserve that title. Freaking butthole.
Now, Sid, do you want this Iron Stone?
No, please, keep it on yourself.
I can't attune to it if I'm using these gauntlets.
Same here. You keep track of it.
Apollo, do you want this?
Sure.
I don't know what you're attuned to.
Just 3 rings of Revivify.
Yeah, attune to this instead. Wait, Sid, what are you attuned to?
The great sword, it's either the belt or gauntlets of the stone giant, and
I mean,
what was that other thing?
It's,
are you
bracers,
using
the-
belts of the Storm Giant?
Of the
belt of the
giant.
stone, and the bracers of defense.
Gauntlet.
I mean, I would like the belt if you're using it because it has more strength, and I seem to need to actually hit things with my weapon here.
Yeah, I don't mind as long as I can keep one of the things of strength. I think
Yeah,
one of them's 21 and one of them's 23.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
please go
work.
ahead. Let's switch it out during this rest, and we'll each attune to the other.
And I'll hand off this Confessor's Ion Stone to
Apollo.
Apollo. And let me send you what that does.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we're ending out the session. Just letting you know, you guys received 6,600 XP from that.
Level up.
Wait,
and
total
that
or each?
definitely levels you up.
Let's go. 17. 4 Eldritch Blast.
That thing fucking
Hell
cast a
yeah.
death beam on us.
Yeah.
I
You
learned
said it
one
was how
yesterday.
much? 6,700?
Yeah, you should be at 229,250 experience now.
229 what?
229,250.
250. Okay. Making sure I heard it right. Cool.
So we're level 17?
Yeah.
Let's go!
Nice.